Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your community call-in show. Where in tonight's show, I'm literally giving you guys an opportunity to call in and have your say, like on your favourite football club and that. Now, this is not just for Manchester United fans. This is open to everybody, so you can discuss about your favourite football club, or you may want to discuss other bits and pieces about, say, football, or completely talk about another topic, like, say, F1 or something. This is open to absolutely everyone. So very shortly, I will be sharing the link in the live chat. So, yeah, but why not come on and talk about your favourite football club, etc. Big up to every single one of you who is live and locks in already this evening. Much appreciated. Now, if you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, as I upload plenty of Manchester United content on this YouTube channel. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J football channel. Link is in the title. It's also in the description and pinned on top of the live chat. And in the description to this video is my channel membership. Yes, I'm a level 1 and level 2 membership. So if anyone likes to become a channel member today and help fund my YouTube channel, then by all means, please do if you wish. So, right, now, very shortly, like I said, I will be putting the link in the live chat now. There are some terms and conditions. Ideally, you can have your camera on or off, it's entirely up to you. And we're only allowing on 3 at a time, 2 or 3 at a time, because I don't want to get too overwhelmed with this call-in show. So, yeah, but big up to every single one of you. And the link I am going to post in the live chat pretty much in a few moments. I'll be posting it in a second. Tossie, big up. Madrid are drawing against Barcelona. The Copa del Rey final. 1-1 Madrid. Oh, wow, Adam. Really? Adam, what channel were you watching it on? Nice. How to get people on? Very shortly, Tossie. Big up to you, mate. Good evening. I'll be posting the link shortly. 73 minutes, 1-1. Looks like I only got 20 days left to renew my membership. I'll be there. Cool. I still don't want Carlo in Brazil. Yeah, that's understandable. ESPN in the UK. ESPN in the US. Oh, fair, mate. Fair. Right. So, literally, I'm going to add the link in the live chat now. So, yep. Why not come on and discuss your favourite football club, or want to talk about anything else in general? So, yeah, because this is a call-in show. There we go. The link is posted. Pin message. There we go. Bash. So, yep. Should we see who's getting a membership tonight? Here we go. Where is it? Oh. One membership. Here we go. Who's getting it tonight? We will find out, people. Bash. Here we go. One membership gifted. Oh. JSY Talks Football. 2-1 Madrid. Wow. That's amazing, Adam Dar 2025. Congratulations, JSY Talks Football Fan Channel. Yep, once again, you are a member in the Mr. Joshy J army for about another 28 days. So, yeah, many congratulations, mate. Who scored? Let me join. Yep. Wow, Adam, you can join, mate. Like I said, this is open to absolutely everyone. So, yep, do feel free to join in. And make sure, people, you are watching this stream as long as possible because it does help with watch time hours. It really does. So, yep, that helps us shine out an awful lot. Make sure you're hitting the like button as well. Right, hopefully it won't glitch, but if it does, then I'll exit and reload it again.
Can you hear me? Big up.
Yeah. Yo, big up, mate. Big up.
Yes. You're watching the game, right? Are you?
No, I'm not watching it because I just been chilling, and getting ready to do my call-in show.
So, okay, what's this call-in show like? Just to check.
Basically, mate, it's open to any football fans who want to
So,
talk
talk
about
about
football and anything in general, mate. It doesn't have to be just football. This is a community call-in show.
all right, generally. So, guess what? Can we? Even though I guess this is not a watch along, but I'm watching it, and guess what? I cannot believe it, but Real Madrid are actually turning up. It's 2-1 against Barcelona. They've actually came back. They're finally
Wow.
girls. And Tchouameni has scored from open play, but there's still now 12 minutes left before stoppage time. This game isn't over yet. But Real Madrid have been out playing Barcelona, and here they come again. Vinny, but no, Koundé gets the ball. But right now, Real Madrid are absolute cooking. Honestly, in my opinion, I think Frankie de Jong should have been sent off, not going to lie. Because that was a denial of goal scoring opportunity on Mbappe, and the referee refused to give the red card. But it's 2-1 Madrid right now as they hold on. But I think they'll probably want a third goal. Because they know this game isn't over yet. But that's how you fight back, mentality monsters. And honestly, they knew that Carlos under pressure. But I will say this. We'll see if they could hold on or get a third goal to wrap this up to win the Copa del Rey 2025 edition. And finally beating Barcelona for the first time since Flick was appointed.
Yeah, because twice they've been battered, haven't they, Real Madrid by Barcelona this season?
5-2 and 4-0 right now. They're beating them 2-1. And it's still not a good performance. And I honestly, in my opinion, even if they win this, Carlo could celebrate all he wants. But in my opinion, I still don't want him in Brazil. Even if you win this tournament, I don't want you in Brazil because you lost to Arsenal. So I've already seen enough. I'm not Carlo in. This does not bring me hope. Yeah, right. You can win Copa del Rey. Fine. Enjoy it. Whether they'll keep you in the rest of the season, I don't care. I just want Brazil to be good. And here comes Real Madrid again. Oh my goodness, here comes Vinicius. I'm not kidding. Real Madrid are actually playing pretty good.
You asked a question, Adam. Where on earth has this performance been from Real Madrid? Why have they not been performing? This is the question you got to ask yourself.
Yeah, like we're this when they need you against Arsenal, but it's because the problem is they just haven't been good, like without tactics. And unfortunately, they're doing this like Manchester United's 2-2 draw against Liverpool. It's very similar to that, but the difference is it's a cup final.
Yeah.
So they know the pressure there. Madrid must win a trophy at least, even though Carlo Ancelotti, whether he wins it or not, or he bottles it or not, whatever. Carlo is absolutely finished in my opinion still.
Yeah.
And then it get worse. Here comes Yamal. Lamar saved by Porta. Barcelona trying to have pressure. There's still 10 minutes left. Watching this game on ESPN Deportes. But yeah. So yeah, we got to keep an eye on this El Clasico. If Real Madrid wins it, we will. Then fair enough. Congrats. If they get the job done. And but I'm not getting hyped. I'm not.
Yeah.
Sure, the players probably knew this is a must-win game. And Vinny is playing pretty good. He's just not clinical. Oh, here it comes. Pedri's defending by himself. But they need to make the right passes. And it's just been intense. The referees have been losing control of this game, but Real Madrid, they are on the attack. And Barcelona trying to make as much blocks. So I think Real Madrid have been the better side in the second half. Throw in for Real Madrid, not from Barcelona's box. But yeah. Robert Lewandowski, Balde, fuming, not happy. I can see their faces. And I can't show this game because of copyright, sadly. But I just have to do the commentating. All these Barcelonistas are now upset. They're bringing on Gabby, Hector Ford. I don't know if this will help. I don't know if this will bail you out. Because the problem is Barcelona, I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying they're playing bad, but I think they kind of dropped off a little bit in these last few weeks. I'm not going to lie. And I think they are underestimating Madrid a little bit too much at this point. Because you can't win every single Clasico or rivalry game. Eventually, it's going to calm down. Eventually, you'll lose one. Like Man City fans, they tried to win every single game against United. Oh, here comes Barcelona. Ferran Torres. And it's in! It's in! Goal! It's 2-2 Barcelona. They have equalized. Not putting the ball out of the back of the net. I told you this wasn't over. And now the Madridistas are fuming. I told you this game wasn't over yet.
Yeah, but a one-goal lead is always dangerous, mate. You know, let's get it right.
You need more goals. Who the fuck is to blame? This is why I still don't trust you, Carlo. This is why I can't fucking trust you. And you need all the speed because Quarta couldn't reach it. Good run for him, but you can't just reach the ball. If you know that you have to man mark, you have to be there quick, especially in the cup finals. Another Yamal assist. But the problem is, this is why, Carlo, you need to stay away from Brazil.
Yeah.
I fucking knew it. I mean, am I blaming it on Carlo? Somewhat, yes. Sure, the defense has to do. Because we all know it's not over yet.
Yeah, no, Daniel, I won't be crying about it because Liverpool deserve the Premier League title this season. Even though it'd be frustrating, they'll be level with us on league titles. You know, I still won't be crying about it because they deserve it. But does it go to extra time? Yes, it does, mate. It's still a draw.
If it's on a draw, they will be here for a while. Then Martino and Arapo. And now the problem is it's going to be really hard to break them down. That's why it's not game over yet. I told. And you guys were just 5 minutes away, but now you got to. The third goal is needed. Facts. If you don't want to defend. And you guys were cooking. I thought maybe there's signs of a third goal. We'll see. Talking about positive. Even if Madrid win this game, I don't want Carlo in. But the only thing he'll celebrate if he gets it done. But that's about it. But you're just not sustainable in Brazil.
Oh yeah. Congratulations, Adam, by the way, on getting your channel membership. Really deserved, mate. And I'm delighted to be your first ever member on that channel.
This is why I would like to say thank you all. Thank you, Mr. Joshua J. And I'm still trying to work hard. I will figure out some of these batches and some of these levels eventually. But yeah, Real Madrid is on the attack, but still. This is why, yeah, thank you guys. But as for Carlo, this is not sustainable, especially some of the poor officiating. I don't like what I'm seeing. So just doing it the way.
Big up, Aaron. Big up to you.
Massive legend, but yeah, especially you, Mr. Joshua J. With minerals, yes. That's what I like to see. Real Madrid have a free kick edge of the box. Who the frick is calling me? Oh, it's an unknown number. I'm not going to pick that.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that, mate. Probably someone trying to sell you stuff.
Scammers. I'm busy. I'm not. Well, yeah, this goes to extra time. We're going to be here for the next half an hour. I prefer this game get wrapped up, but here's the thing: Real Madrid, they got no one else to blame but themselves. Who's responsible?
Yeah.
And then, of course, Will, the football carnage fan of Madrid, is fuming because it was all in his hands. Oh, come on! No, not my TV.
Yeah, Dane, I will look into that at some point, mate. Oh, big up to you, rich money makers. Bosh, big up to you, mate. Big up, legends. Hit the likes and
Are
subscribe.
you
It's free,
freaking
and it
kidding me?
takes seconds. Only facts. My channel, no PR. Quite getting you like seriously, mentally. Chelsea wants to. Let's see it against Liverpool. Absolutely. Big up to you, rich money makers. Good evening
I
to
hate to.
you.
I got a problem. Why is ESPN crashing out? Not my TV, but the company itself, the channel. Fuck off. Why? No, my TV screen is not off. Fucking kidding me. ESPN are selling. Fuck off. No. How am I supposed to watch this game? That's unprofessional. If they lose signal, they have to do this real quick. For fuck's sake, no. This happens.
Yes, crazy Adam in the house. Rich money makers.
And my response, fuck off, ESPN. Fuck off. No, ESPN is fucking down. For fuck's sake. Stinker and hooked. And you know what? If they're going to do this, give them the freaking wooden spoon. I don't care.
I mean, that's not sustainable, Adam. For a company like ESPN, what we doing here, mate?
Has this happened to you when you know the game flicks out? They're in the middle of the game. Doesn't matter which minute, or even the first.
I remember, right, for ITV here in the UK, right, we're showing an England game, and literally they missed the goal because, or I think it was an FA Cup game, they missed the goal because they went to an advert break and they literally cut back to the screen when the players were celebrating.
That's fucking stupid. What are they
Yeah,
doing?
ridiculous, mate. Absolutely pathetic.
Stinker and freaking hooked. If I miss the goal, fuck off, ESPN. ESPN, you shouldn't get these rights. Just like Telemundo and NBC.
What game you watching? The El Clasico, mate.
Oh, of course, El Clasico. No, not other.
Yeah. ESPN want more money, laugh out loud. Yeah, pretty much, rich money makers.
I will say this, even television rights are getting ruined of football. It is. Especially in the US as an example. It's getting ruined. Whether it's poor marking, poor this, poor connection. For fuck's sake, bro. Fuck's sake. ESPN, I will cancel my subscription. I shouldn't get these rights. Just send it to Paramount or something. Or just make a new streaming platform. I don't care. Or something. Channel. For fuck's sake. Both ESPNs are down.
Both of them? Really? They're both down.
For fuck's sake, bro. Yeah. And if I miss a goal, if somebody wins it at the end, if I miss it, fuck ESPN, honestly. They need to get sued. If they need to be under investigation, if they're doing this on purpose.
Oh, mate. They're on fraud to watch.
They are on fraud watch, just like NBC's Telemundo. They're on fraud. For fuck's sake. And especially if you're a Madrid fan, this will absolutely rattle you the most. Because you're losing. No, you're drawing. And not winning. For fuck's sake. And it's already bad enough poor officiating. For fuck's sake. For fuck's sakes, bro. This is not fucking sustainable. This needs to be called out as well. And I haven't even had time to call this out.
Literally, the biggest match in Spain, and the ESPN are doing this shit. I mean, it's just not sustainable, mate. What is going on?
For fuck's sake, bro. If ESPN... For fuck's sake. God damn it. If they don't get their signal back, I think this game's going extra time. Stinker and hooked, and now I can't freaking watch this bullshit. For fuck's sake, bro. This could have been over. If Madrid managed to hold on and then the ESPN doesn't have this. That's what it could have been. And now I can't fucking do anything.
Yeah, it's just not sustainable, mate. Nowhere near sustainable.
The stupid partnership with Disney is ridiculous. Or what are they doing here? Disney Plus and Hulu? They're not doing it the right way. You're not. Stop overhyping this BS. You have ruined it.
You know why they're doing that, Adam? All for the pound note.
It's a fucking disgrace. It feels like a long time. Don't ever show those commercials. Ever! Again. Don't fucking do this ever again. It should be fucking illegal. I'm tired of these rules being broken. For fuck's sake, I'm tired of this bullshit, bro. They should be... Like, what's the point of adding these rules? And you know what? Hey, Mr. Joshi J, are you going to make a stream about poor fish eating eventually?
Yeah, and I think in the end of the season, mate, yeah.
There's been a lot of shit. And then let's not forget the favoritism, whether it's the manager or all that, players or favorable calls. It needs to be addressed.
Oh, mate, officiating this season has been shambolic. Even at my favourite non-league team, the officiating has been shit this year. Let's get it right.
But yeah.
It's so corrupt, mate. These officials are corrupt and they need putting in a bin.
Oh, guess what? The game is finally back on. 1 more minute before going to extra time. Yeah, West Ham, they capitulated. I saw in front of they gifted Brighton the 3 goals and the 3 points. Absolute ridiculous response.
Well, one thing's for sure, West Ham, they're safe from relegation. They're not going down because Ipswich got relegated today.
And then they're looking for a possible penalty for Barcelona or Madrid. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't see anything. But still, this is not sustainable. This could have been ended. But now if this shit becomes political, which it is slowly, if this becomes a big event, we're going to get some authoritarianism, unfortunately.
Graham Potter press conference is mad. After this at some point.
Oh! The referee says penalty for Barcelona.
No way.
No fucking way.
What?
Is that fucking shading? Oh my god. Referees, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. Did he foul Rafinha? Looks like it is a pen, but the problem is there's been some questionable calls. And if that's a penalty for Barcelona, they're not giving that to fucking I think there was a foul in the Premier League. I don't remember what game. There was no penalty called. I forgot what team, what game, and who got fouled.
So if they score this, does that mean Barcelona win it?
Yeah, Barcelona will win Copa del Rey.
Because I guess there won't be enough time for Real Madrid, will there?
Yeah, even though they're going to be fuming. For fuck's sake, is that And listen, I don't have a club, but yeah, and if they give this pen to Barcelona, if it is a pen, then yes. But the problem is the poor officiating, because I could tell you it's not just Real Madrid fans. There will be fans from smaller clubs that'll be fuming because they get fouled similar to that and no fucking penalty. But the problem is there's so much favoritism, and that's why they don't do it rightly. And they're still looking for fucking penalty. Then why is that red card not given if it's true? Like, what are we doing here? Oh my god, these absolute scumbags. Because there's already bad enough officiating to begin with, but it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. They're going to VAR. For fuck's sakes. Absolute clowns they want to do. And I thought they were not going to look at, and then they did. Oh, for fuck's sake, bro. Like, I'm not saying Barcelona Madrid cheated, but the problem is shit officiating. I know it's hard to officiate the game, but the problem is there's just not enough instructions, in my opinion, from the Federation. And then once this happens, I'm convinced we're going to have we're not even going to be a democratic country, because this will be dragged in. I know this will happen. I'm not saying, but it feels like it will happen. Because, and then especially Barcelona, Catalan, Madrid, Spanish. Fuck's sake. And then this will become a problem all over Europe, sadly. Even in South America, it's not a problem. Okay, it is, but it's different. But this will get worse. But VAR is having a look. But yeah, of course, that looks like a pen. The referee says he's coming out. He's about to come out any moment. But we'll see. Because there's been some favorable calls. Some ridiculous calls that are not the right choice if they don't do it the right way. And the referee says, hold on, I'm still trying to talk to the players. And the problem is some of these players are too impatient. If I was a Spanish king, referee says offside. No pen.
Yes.
No pen. Fuera juego. And then Rafinha gets booked for simulating. Well, some questionable decisions. It's fucking circuses. So it looks like we're going to extra time. This game should have ended now.
And that was a dive, mate, and that's justice. 100% that is justice.
There's so much wrong calls already in the beginning. Then they're saying about offside. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, I've already seen enough. And then let me try to get my water real quick. Or wait, I'll get my water until this goes to extra time. So we're going to be here for the next half an hour. This game was supposed to end now, but no. Because they were 5 minutes away from stoppage time and they couldn't. And it's going to extra time. We're going to be here for the next half an hour. Possibly pens. All right, I'm going to use the toilet real quick. I'll be right back. But it's absolutely.
Yo, big ups to every single one of you live and locks in this evening. Much appreciated. So, if you're new to our YouTube channel, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, as I upload plenty of Manchester United's content on this YouTube channel. Also talk about loads of other things apart from football. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J football channel. Link is in the title. And I just dropped my matchday vlog at Chippenham Town against Hornchurch over on my football channel. You can find my football channel in the title. It's also in the description. My F1 channel is in the description. And pinned, well, it's not pinned on top of the live chat, but usually I do, but it's in the description. It's my channel membership. But yes, I'm a level 1 and level 2 membership. So if anyone wishes to become a channel member today and help fund our YouTube channel, you find all the information pinned on top of the live chat. I see Manchester United losing tomorrow. Yes, I do as well. Danny Knight's 14. I think we will as well. We'll be second favourites in that game. The Cherries will be favourites. They're playing very, very well.
I will say this. Yes, we're going extra time, but here's the thing: we're going here for the next half an hour. But here's the thing: is Ruben Amorim going to rotate most of his players because you got Bill Ball on Thursday?
Probably, mate. Yeah, because I think now the Europa League is our top priority. I think half the time we're just really playing for pride in the Premier League now because we're not really going to finish any higher than what we are. So it's like you may as well just focus on the Europa League because from the financial aspects of things, we need a Champions League football. Otherwise, we are at serious risk of a points deduction next season for breaching PSR rules, which that's the last fucking thing we need, mate, honestly.
Yeah, that needs to get in the bin. But still, yeah. So good luck with that. You're not doing a watch along, right?
Nope.
Not a chance, right? I don't think even Michael did a watch along for the Chelsea Everton game. He preferred
He did, mate, actually. He did this afternoon.
because I know he did the snookers, and then here comes the players for Barcelona and Real Madrid. And then, by the way, it's going into Sunday morning. And here's the thing: Barcelona has Inter Milan. Sure, Inter Milan, they don't play till later tomorrow until I believe 3 p.m. They play Roma, and they gotta fly to Barcelona. But yeah, this game could have been wrapped up. But honestly, in my opinion, the referee isn't good. Because the problem is way too many missed calls. Of course, you're going to miss calls, but not a lot. That's not sustainable. Oh my gosh, bro. And now it's going to be heated for the next half an hour. But I doubt this will be like the World Cup. I doubt this ends 3-3 and go to penalty kicks. But yeah, but it's not sustainable, bro. But I will say this, yeah, Bournemouth, they're fighting for Europa Conference League spot at this point. I think so. You think so?
Yeah, I think they are because, yeah, Chelsea win the Conference League. Whoever finishes in a certain position, I think will get a place in the Conference League.
Yeah, that's true. I just hope this ref doesn't get there. But still, even if Carlo wins this extra time, I still don't want him in. And Flick is still undefeated as of now in the finals. And it's just really going to be hard. But yeah, it's just not sustainable from these referees. Here we go. Bellingham's about to kick the ball for the first half of extra time. But yeah, it's going to be a while.
Yeah, it could do Danny Knight's sort of thing. Easily go to penalties, mate.
Could be 2-2. But of course, both of them want to get the freaking win.
Oh yeah, both of them be looking to win it, mate, before the penalty shootout. 100%. They're not just going to settle for a draw.
I will say this. ESPN, do not freak up this time. Do not screw up. But yeah, it's not sustainable. If you freaking act up, ESPN, I'm absolutely going to cancel my subscription soon. The following month, the season ends anyway, so at this point, what's the point of ESPN? And I don't even care what happens. Yeah, they do bring in preseason games, whatever, but I mean, the way that you're handling the situation, I don't think you deserve any of these rights. Because you're not doing it rightly. For fuck's sakes, they're not properly doing it. For fuck's sakes. And then Barcelona just moved in the past. Just build up play. Fuck's sake, not sustainable. This could have ended. Like, oh my gosh, bro. What's the point of these rules if they're not going to get it right? People will get away with it. Because some players do get away with it. Right? But even that so, you still have to call it out as a United fan because that's just not the right thing. They need to be careful. Yeah. Record to ESPN, Sticker and Hook, yes. Absolute fucking scrubs. Trying to act, and Xfinity, if Xfinity, it won't surprise me if Comcast and Xfinity embrace this. Like,
yeah, biblical stinker and hooks made that by ESPN. I mean, what are we doing here?
Like, all because they're not good enough. Just fucking do it, and I know.
Literally one of the biggest games of the season, and they're messing around. It's just, it's not acceptable.
Yeah, they don't do that with American sports. I don't think they do that basketball. And here comes Real Madrid on these heck, but they get it right. But yeah, it's not sustainable, bro.
Think how many people watching this game around the world and that, and the ESPN are doing this.
In the U.S., frick's sake, just trying to disrupt my freaking time. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, there needs to change in order in the right way, calmly, and get out of this bullshit mess.
Yeah, I agree, 100%, mate.
Shit shots, yep. And this is why I don't want and as for Carlo, even if you get saved in extra time, I'm not trusting you. Enjoy your cup if you do win, even though you failed to do it in normal time, regular time. Couldn't hold on. Couldn't mark Ferran, who's not even 100% a starter for Barcelona. And yet, it's just embarrassing. Like, I would imagine Brazil, like, how it's going to set up is ridiculous.
Of course, like, if Barcelona win this, there's literally a chance they could still do the treble.
Yeah, win the treble.
Yeah.
Achievers could be stopping Barcelona from winning the treble. Fair enough, Carlo, but I'm not. Even if you do that, you're not coming to Brazil. I hope the CBS could. The CBF just get Jorge Jesus or anyone. I'm ready, and especially the good relationships with Neymar.
Yeah, I agree. Also, Paris Saint-Germain, they lost their first game in the season yesterday in the French league.
And I think that was the full A team, or maybe they were just. Oh wait, I think they used their full reserve team actually, not the full A team. That's why they didn't care. It's impossible.
Well, rich money makers, they should have kept David Moyes, because David Moyes is a decent manager. All right, he wasn't playing attacking football, but you know, he still got decent results at West Ham. And yeah, just Graham Potter, the Chelsea rejects. I mean, dear me, what are we doing here? Seriously.
Let me tell you about Graham Potter. Oh my goodness, bro. Graham Potter, he's not even that. Graham
Yes,
Potter,
Rich Moneymakers, we do need something against Bournemouth to give us momentum on Thursday night. Yeah.
and then there is a lot of Chelsea fans, especially the ones that hate United, that'll be rooting for Bilbao. And I know there
Yeah.
are Rangers fans that are gutted against Bilbao. They want Manchester United to win. Here comes Barcelona Ferran Torres. Good marking from Fede.
Yeah, of course you would, Daniel sourcing. Of course you're drawing for Barcelona win the treble and Arsenal winning the Champions League. Thanks.
Yeah, of course you would rather do that. And then I know some of you guys don't like Liverpool, but I know some people rather want Liverpool win the treble as well than Arsenal win the Champions League any day.
I mean, obviously, I'm a Manchester United fan, so that's
Will.
why I'll never like Liverpool. But I do respect them as a football club, though. You know, they're actually ran very well as a football club. You know, the ownership are putting some good money into that football club.
Despite some questions from FSGs, but they've been doing better than the Glazers for sure, right?
Yeah, too right, mate. Yeah, the Glazers are a disgrace.
And then Sir Jim and then Inanos, right?
Yep.
Can you say Sir Jim? Just that.
I don't even say Sir Jim sometimes, mate. I just call him Jim because he's on absolute cruel to watch, mate. And I've heard today he's going to be making more cutbacks. It's like, for fuck's sake, stop making
more money.
cutbacks. Seriously.
So he's taking more money from the People's Club, Pedri's off. But still, no, they're taking more people's money off.
Making them redundant, mate.
It's not sustainable, bro.
Rich Moneymakers, we can't let Arsenal win the Champions League. And imagine Igel running down the street naked. Not pretty sight, laugh out loud. Oh my gosh. Could you just imagine, mate?
And I know
that'd be absolutely peak.
It's not sustainable, bro. Yup. Not sustainable, exactly. Oh my goodness, I'm just running out of words, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. It's all about this BS for once. This could, man, dude, I have enough living up here. I'm just getting bored. I need to visit Southern California. I can't stand Northern California anymore. I'm fed up. Same old stuff. Just doesn't interest me anymore like it used to. Oh, look, that foul, but that's not being called. Oh my gosh. It's already just bad enough when you have to deal with that personally, I guess. When things are not going in the right way, especially like your city, I guess. I'm not saying it's the worst place, but I'm just fed up. I just need a new path. And that's fair. That's fine for people that want to do that. Oh my gosh, man. Here goes Barcelona. And they man mark. And no, Courtois gets it. But hey, Mr. Joshua J.
Yeah.
I have some good news. I know you might be doing you're doing an emergency meeting tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Same time, 10:30, right?
Yeah, probably, mate. Yeah.
Because guess what? If you want to join, I have some good news. Tomorrow, it's the big one as well in Brazil. Yup. The Corinthians are taking on Flamengo at the Maracanã. The biggest.
Yep, they are. Yep.
At 8 p.m. So if you want to join, let me know. It's at 8 p.m. And we're also going to keep an eye on Boca versus River, which starts half an hour early before the Flamengo Corinthians game. And you'll be hoping to Memphis Depay to land the minerals, right? and you know Alberto.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, Jude Bellingham fouled, and the referee says nothing there. Get up. And some Real Madrid players are fuming. But yeah, I'm tired of this shit show, poor officiating. Whether it's for this side, that side, I'm just tired of this bullshit.
I feel they might lose out on the Champions League position because they're losing momentum. Well, they were outplayed by Crystal Palace today,
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday, in the FA Cup.
Palace destroyed them 3-0 today. Didn't they?
I was spamming on eGale chat, brown envelope in his mods to time me out. Oh, that's hilarious, mate.
What's your response to these brown envelopes?
Do you think Crystal Palace will win the FA Cup? I mean, I'll be happy if Forest or Palace won it, to be honest. I just don't want Man City to win anything this season.
And then the ref says no foul, get up. Barcelona in the attack. Real Madrid players are fuming. Straight at Courtois. Well, it's been some questionable about the refereeing. At least in the Crystal Palace Villa game, there's no controversy. At least Villa outplayed them. Crystal Palace, it could have been 4-0 if, what's his name? Mateta didn't miss the penalty earlier. But yeah, guys, that's what happened. And that's not sustainable with these refs, bro. But yeah, but Villa, no offense, but Emi Martinez, I cannot stand you. You can hold that. No trophies at club level. And you rely on Argentina, your own national team, to cover all the slack, cover all the cracks from your fraudness because you're fraudulent in club football.
Mate, they haven't won anything for 29 years, Aston Villa.
They haven't won. Jesus, that's 29 years. I thought they won like a Carabao Cup like a couple decades ago. Or not a couple years ago, like 10, 15 years ago, I thought. But for that long, 20, 30 years? Jesus Christ, bro. As for Villa, I have no idea what's next for them.
But yeah, you're right about Martinez. You know, he can hold to that.
Absolute scrub. He can get in the bin. Oh my gosh, bro. Emi Martinez is a joke. He can get in the bin. Emi Martinez, just get in the freaking bin. Rafinha, and he misses out wide. Rafinha hasn't been doing enough. Same thing with Vinny. Or was it a Courtois save?
What about Mbappe? Is he still on? Mbappe?
Yeah, he's still on. He was subbed in the second half, and he scored a free kick banger to tie the game 1-1. But yeah, the first half of extra time period is about to end soon. We might go to penalties. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This game could have been wrapped up right now. Real Madrid don't get a late winner. Oh, here comes Madrid. If he's onside, Arda Güler trying to handle the block. And yep, corner for Madrid. Still on 2-2, obviously. But it's just been insane. This could have been over by now.
Yeah, it could have been, mate.
But so what I'm about to say that but here's the thing. Newcastle also won. They beat Ipswich 3-0. In my opinion, it should have been 4 or 5. I don't think they played the best.
And obviously, they gone as well now. So for a second year in a row, the 3 promoted teams that got relegated. I mean, it's not a good look for the Premier League, is it? I mean, it makes the Premier League look very bad.
Yes, it does. It's not sustainable. And 15 minutes to go. We'll see what else happens. For another 15 minutes, yup. Another 15 minutes left. Like Will says, this game could have been over. It's Sunday, 12:25 a.m. over there. Sunday, yep.
So, with the membership and that, are you looking to bring out any members only videos or members only live streams at some point in the
Yes.
future?
Yeah, eventually, once I get fully monetized, I guess. Overall, then yes, for sure. I'm doing that. But yeah, this has been the most intense game. Of course, they want El Clasico for the final for money. Last year was Bilbao Mallorca, and they didn't make that much. So they
But
needed.
this year, now make a lot because it's the El Clasico.
And then for some people that want, and for some people that don't, that you know that I forgot what's this term. There's like this term like people don't like big clubs because of PR and then corrupted money. They want small clubs to succeed. I forgot what they're called in football. I forgot. I don't know if you know him, but yeah, but I see why they're gonna say it's all about the money. It could have been Atletico Sociedad. Wouldn't have been that bad.
Yeah.
Or we could have gone to Madrid, but yeah, it's all about money.
All about the pound note, mate. Exactly. Yep.
Oh yeah, there's Danny Carvajal in the stands, I think. Even though he can't play because he's still trying to recover from the ACL. Which I know ACL hurts. It sucks. It's been 6.5 months. It felt like he left the team. Because the presence is no longer there. Once you get a torn ACL, it feels like the person left the club. Because he's no longer there. He's no longer present.
Yeah.
For a few months. And it feels like he went, right?
Yeah.
And then United, they don't have anyone missing with a torn ACL, right? Are they?
Don't think so, mate. No.
But when was the last time you got somebody back from a torn ACL? A few seasons, if you can remember. Recently, yeah.
Martinez, you know, the defender.
Yeah, Alessandro Martinez.
Yeah.
For how long he was injured?
He's injured for about like 10 months, I think, mate.
That was the last time that explains. Yes, and then like it felt like he left the club, right? Does it feel like it?
Yeah, mate. It felt like he was the forgotten man.
Yeah, that's because they're not present. They want to play, but they just can't because of the health protocols, and because the torn ACL won't let you. The legs are broken, sadly. You need to recover. Which I know it sucks going through an ACL. I feel bad for players, people that have to go through it. Torn an ACL, that's absolutely going to hurt. It hurts a lot. It sucks. And it feels like you're getting punished. Here comes Barcelona. Here comes Barcelona. They scored. But offside. Ferran Torres, but he's offside. Won't count. Posición latada.
No goal, offside.
Keep going. Thought they would have won, but no. Here comes Barcelona again. This isn't over. Dani Olmo. And over the top. No, Fermin Lopez. Sorry.
You feel if someone makes a mistake, it's going to completely decide this game.
Jude Bellingham gets booked for what? I don't see him any. All because his foul wasn't called. Oh, his foul against Eric. But what about the foul before that? I think somebody fouled him and they didn't mark. It's not sustainable. Oh, if that one went a little bit down, that could have either hit the post or that could go in. Just unlucky. And yes, opportunities it's just really hard. But yeah.
So Bellingham got books and yellow cards.
Yes. And then yeah. But I will say this, yes. If you're asking what time is the Flamengo Corinthians game, 8:00, but expected to go live before that, maybe around 7:30. So also keep an eye on Boca versus River. And I will invite Michael if he wants to join or anybody. So
I yeah. Well, you see, I actually had a look on Google, and yeah, it says 8 p.m. UK time.
England time, yep. Here comes Real Madrid. Mbappe couldn't maintain the ball, or maybe, or hold on, they're still on the attack. Now Real Madrid trying to press, spin back and forth. Here comes Bellingham. Oh no, he couldn't. Chesney's hands got in. Not enough timing. And of course, it's not fun. When it gets to penalty kicks, it's fun to watch when you're another teams, but when it's your team, it's not because that has to determine something. When it's a friendly, it's fun, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
But when it's serious competition, it's not, right?
Nope.
United Leon could have won to penalties after that equalizer, but you needed to win the game outright, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was 4-4, and that could have gone to pens if it wasn't for Harry Maguire, goat header saving.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for him, this could have gone to penalties, and it would have been fun. You wouldn't like that, right?
Nope. Not at all, mate.
You would have relied. You would have relied, and it's just not sustainable.
The only time I don't enjoy a penalty shootout is when my team are in it. But if I'm watching as a neutral, I'm fine with it.
Oh, guess what? I have an update. They're bringing on the gorilla. Endrick is coming on. Yes, from the Pigs, Palmeiras. Yes,
Oh,
Palmeiras are Corinthians' biggest rivals, and they don't want the Pigs to succeed, especially, trying to go in La Libertadores. But yeah, Rudiger off as they change the formation tactics, even though not really tactics, just formation of everyone's positioning. Endrick is coming on. He's risking Endrick. If he could score a goal, then yeah, and I hope that I hope Carlo Lenz, if he scores a banger, I'm celebrating that because I need the Brazilians to succeed. And this young lad, this is why Carlo is trying to waste Endrick, in my opinion, even though he's been trying to accept using it because he knows his job is off the line. And if Endrick scores a screamer or a last-minute winner, we'll take that. But still, on Carlo, fair enough, from your position, but it does not mean that I'm Carlo in for Brazil. No offense. I just hope Jorge Jesus and whoever's the new manager of Real Madrid and Brazil handles Endrick pretty good. All the Palmeiras fans want him to succeed. I love this lad. Endrick flops, sadly. Oh, wait, never mind. I thought so. They surround. So, yeah, you got to move quick. The ball progressive has to be fast. But, yeah, following Real Madrid at tactics, hopefully, we'll see. I think Javi Alonso is coming, I'm convinced. It's going to be a lot different. This might be a lot more dangerous team. An actual threat to hit Germany. We'll see. But they actually look better. Maybe not the best right away, but slowly improving, basically. So we'll see. Here comes Gabi. Nope. Not good enough. Couldn't catch up to Valverde, Rafinha. And then Real Madrid are on the attack now. Going back and forth. Go ahead, you can read the comment.
yeah, Danny, I sort of thing. Oh, excuse me. Oh, fucking heck. Sorry about that. Just started sneezing. Heard Mande got injured from Madrid again. Oh, really?
Mendy, yes, he went down injured already in the first 10 minutes of the game, and they had to bring on Fran Garcia. And then Mendy, but it's because they rushed him back. But the problem is you need something to hold on.
Oh, big up to you, Adam Partridge. Good evening, mate. Big up to you.
Bellingham, off wide. And he's down because he couldn't score the goal. That was a chance, but he hits it wide and off target.
What did you think of the FA Cup today, Josh? Mate? I think it's a good game, mate. Yeah, Palace completely outplayed Aston Villa, mate, and Willie deserved that victory.
Palace
100%.
beat Villa. But yep, this game will be going to Pens very soon. It looks like, as we're here for a while. Yep. And this sounds annoying. Yep, for Barca and Madrid fans because they prefer this game be wrapped up right now. And then of course they're performing better than against the Brighton of Spain. And then Adam Partridge, you can read the comment. You think the FA Cup today?
Yeah, I read that comment, mate.
Oh, you already did? All right. Comes Madrid, but still, yeah, guys. Even if your players bail you out, Carlo, you're still not. You're not welcome. Like, you don't want Carlo in, right? Obviously enough. Fumbling against Arsenal is unacceptable, honestly. It's not sustainable from Carlo. Playing like haram ball. Like
Real Madrid, mate, by their usual standards, they had a very poor season.
They do, and then here comes Barcelona, but they've defended well, but the pressure has been catching up, but they still couldn't break them down. And that's what happened. If you got the man marking pretty good, then yeah, it would have been over by now. They're bringing on Pau Victor. They're just bringing on younger kids, and you'll never know. Miracles do happen. Ferran Torres' day is over. He did well. He scored, but offside the second goal. Go ahead.
Yes, I am, Adam. Even though couldn't care less about the Premier League anymore this season, as is on Sky Sports. Yeah, I am gonna watch it, mate.
Are you still doing a watch along, guess? No.
Yeah, right? not for the game, but I'll do the emergency meeting and that.
Yeah, because you want to know something? The Flamengo Corinthians game ends at 10 p.m. anyways. So you can do your emergency meeting anyways. Yeah, we'll end it right there, and we'll have the updates of Boca River, obviously. Oh, here comes Coudet. Coudet, goal! It's over! Barcelona scored! It's 3-2.
Oh, bollocks.
Absolute unmarked, and I think it's over. And it's over, I think.
Oh.
And then Will's going to be absolutely fuming. And Barcelona looking to win the cup. And
the stream day will be fuming. The Real Madrid fan.
Yes, end of stream, Dave. Yes. And I think Faisal, but end of stream, Dave, especially. But yeah, Koundé scores unmarked. And Real Madrid. This is why, Carlo, you shouldn't come nowhere near to Brazil. The CBF, do not fucking get him. Get me fucking Jorge Jesus. So even if you play well, you still don't make it to the end, sadly.
Or Jurgen Klopp, mate. He's available.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Jurgen Klopp, even though I just hope he agrees. But Carlo, fuck no. Jules Koundé unmarked, and then now you're going to be absolutely fuming. And then Courtois, you could say could have done better. Yep. An own assist, apparently. Because Modric gave away the ball, apparently. But yeah, this game could be over. Fuck's sakes.
Madrid are just been shit this season, mate.
Like United. And you absolute fumbled it. And listen to me. Support Madrid, Barcelona. I don't even have a club. But Madrid
I
has
mean, I like Madrid because they're football heritage.
Mbappe. That penalty. Penalty. And the referee says offside. How is that offside? That's a clear pen. Honestly, what's the point of these fucking offside rules? They don't fucking get it right at this point. Oh, wait, he does look offside. But the problem is, are you sure? Well, they have a look at VAR. For fuck's sakes, bro. Well, yeah, the game is almost over.
Was it foul? Was it in the box?
It was in the box, and then the ref says offside.
How are you on for tonight, Josh, mate? For a while, yeah, Adam. So, yeah, you want to jump on, mate? You're more than welcome. Carlos Sachs in the morning. Hey, yeah.
Absolute fraud. Thought you could get away with this, but no.
Shocking day at cricket today. Awful to me. Oh, mate. Shocking day at the Blue Army as well, Hayden Cox. I mean, what on earth was that? Seriously. You know, and I hardly get angry at my favourite non-league team, but today I'm absolutely fucking furious. I mean, what a way to end the season. You put up a performance like that, nowhere near sustainable when you're at home. Seriously.
Oh, yeah, these refs have been the shit. And the problem is, if it's not sustainable, bro, then these fucking referees have fucked up. But remember, you're going to have some people that will accept this. And just wait when it gets bigger.
Don't quite have my wooden spoons, Hayden Cox. They're downstairs, unfortunately, here at my family's house, but I got a remote. I'll use that as a wooden spoon. Yeah, wooden spoon for you, Blue Army. Seriously, what on earth was that?
The referee only added on 2 minutes. In my opinion, that should be 3. Like, for fuck's sake, bro. This is absolute clown show, I'm not going to lie. But the problem is, if people are going to accept this PR, the problem is, one day, I'm convinced, and I know you could sound me crazy, but yeah, guess what? If this does get worse, I think the political governments, they will intervene, and then who knows? They might. I don't know. The whole country would absolutely be under these rules, like absolutely ridiculous.
4-0 at home, not. Well, literally, it was 2-0 Hayden Cox. Then we made so many errors. Then before you knew it, second half, it was 4-0 at home. Not fucking sustainable by my elite high standards at the end of the day. But they're only a non-league side, Mr. Joshy J. They're allowed a day off, Mr. Joshy J. No, they are not. When the home fans pay all that money to watch them and they perform like that, nah, doesn't sit well with me at all. Fuck off.
Well, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I agree, Danny. I sort of thing. Terry floppers. He can get in the bin.
Let's not forget, it's also a weird week. There's no Liga MX. No Mexican football on.
Human with typical spineless. Fucking another late defeat. 31 points drop at home from winning positions. Not fucking sustainable, Hayden Cox, by your team. Embarrassing, mate. Seriously. Nowhere near sustainable.
And yeah, and that's fucking bullshit. And the problem is if you're gonna get and be prepared for some of these brown envelopes, possibly, if they do come. Absolute disgrace, you could say.
Well, hopefully not, mate, because I got subscribers only mode turned on, so hopefully they'll stay at bay.
Maybe not the comments, but do a call out video. Like down for calling for speaking facts. But yeah, as a United fan, absolute, you must be fuming, as a right.
Oh, mate, honestly, it's like this season has been nowhere near sustainable. I mean, there's still a possibility we could finish 17th, mate. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously, football club like Manchester United finishing 17th. But at least Europe's getting relegated. And what? And what? Yeah? Literally, the position we're in, nowhere near sustainable.
But yeah, absolutely ridiculous, bro. And it makes me wanna shit. And then but here's the thing: if this does get political motivated, who knows? Football might just die, and we may no longer talk about the sport ever again. And if they have to ban it, does not surprise me because look at this shit that we're seeing in the sport. And then people will be all greedy and aggressive against each other and make this as a big deal.
But just calm down, Hayden Cox and Mr. Joshy J. Absolutely not, because we both have elite, high standards at the end of the day.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Before I say this, hold on. I think there's another comment. I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Joshua J. Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. And you know what? But I will say this: Carlo Ancelotti, do not. And my response to the CBF: do not fucking hire him. He's an absolute fraud that doesn't get shit done anymore. He's no longer what he used to be. His days were over a few years ago. And the problem is he keeps moving fraudulent worse and worse by season. Last season, he kind of was open-minded, but not anymore. He went back doing flopping things. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, pathetic, mate. Absolutely pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Cardo sacking in the morning. Yep, it's coming. Dino sorting. 100% because Perez won't allow this. He does not allow Real Madrid's standards to drop.
Even though there have been some questionable about Perez as well too. I'm not going to lie, this season. But normally, obviously, he has standards. But this season, even as a non-Real Madrid fan, just like how I call out the stupid Brighton model of funny fucking kids, right?
Yep.
There's not. And then once that happens, this is why you can't fucking do anything in the right way. And the problem is, if this becomes, but here's the fear, Mr. Joshua J. If this does get really bad politically, does that mean people like fight each other on the streets and do some of the bad things, and then they'll accuse you of being this, blah?
Oh, I have
And
no idea, mate. It's an absolute messed up.
it's already bad enough mess, but they just want to make it worse when it's already bad enough. And yeah, and then you, and then what if this breaks out into all-time civil war? All thanks to these freaking clowns. If it does get really bad, I'm not saying if it is, but if it does, and I know it's insane, but go ahead.
Yeah, here we go. I think Real Madrid players stopped playing Ricardo. Possibly, maybe they just had enough of him. Daylight sorting.
Yeah, probably, and maybe before I explain the signs that started to happen, you know what? Before I say anything about Carlo, if this becomes a civil war, it's all thanks to these clowns, right?
Yeah,
Because they could have fixed this mess, and this could have been done a lot earlier, a lot better. And not getting through. Yep. For fuck's sake. Hold on, let me try. Let me try bring my charger real quick. It's my another
yeah.
room, living room. Give me a sec.
Whichever one has your brutal elite high standards, Mr. Joshua J. Mate, yeah, I know Hayden Cox, It's like I don't accept mediocrity at Manchester United, the Green Army, Red and White Army, Blue Army, even though they're non-league side. Sometimes if they have a bad day in that, I just let it slide. But today, final game of the season, I cannot defend that whatsoever. They need calling out the Blue Army. Seriously. And it's very rare I get angry in the Blue Army, but you can tell I was pissed off if I left with about 10 plus minutes remaining, mate. Dear me. Because I knew we weren't scoring today, so I thought, yeah, fuck this, I'm off. Where's that fingering? Show us how high standards are, mate. Here they are. Elite. High standards. Look at that. High up to the ceiling. High up to the sky. That is my standards. My standards are elite. Instead of being down here on the floor. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? It's absolutely getting an everything right. It's just, oh my gosh. Barcelona are going to win the treble this season. They could do downright sorting. More than likely, they will, mate. Because they're playing well this season. Touch the ceiling, mate, show how elite you are. Yeah. Obviously, this ceiling is a bit high up, but yeah. Anyway, it does show how elite I am. Because I don't accept mediocrity. It's as simple as that. Why should I accept mediocrity? Because I don't. Simply do not. Ah. But the frustrating thing about the Green Army is why on earth did they not start doing this sooner? Because, they we may be out of relegation trouble by now in the Green Army. But unfortunately, the boards need to take accountability for it. Hayden Cox, unfortunately, mate, because they kept Wayne Rooney on for too long, and the last chairman made some poor decisions, which is why, unfortunately, Green Army are heading back to EFL League One. But do I believe they can win EFL League One next season? Yes, I do. If they keep hold of some of these players and we carry on this momentum, the Green Army, then no doubt about it. I think we'll win EFL League One and come straight back up to the EFL Championship. But the killer thing is that goal difference, isn't it? If only Luton lost that game today or drawn, that would have given the Green Army fighting chance. But technically, they got Leeds on the final day of the season, and Leeds want to win the EFL Championship. But obviously, I hope Bristol City, who are still in playoff contention, of course, can literally get into playoffs. So I love it if they beat Leeds United, but will be a difficult game for the Red and White Army. I'm not going to lie, because Leeds are playing some good football this season. So yeah, but dear me, I mean, it's just why did we keep Wayne Rooney on for so long?
Yeah,
I just
and you know what? Can I ask you this? When
yeah,
United
go
was
on, mate.
when they still had Sir Alex Ferguson, who was the owners before the Glazers? Because I don't know.
Edwards family, mate. They're called and then the Edwards family they sold them to the Glazers.
Like, were they at least elite standards?
Yes, mate.
And then do you miss them?
Yes, mate.
Absolutely. And then when did the Glazers took over? 2009 or 10?
2005, mate.
All the way back then? Oh my goodness. But United were still doing good. Fuck's sake, why are they calling me?
Gutted Green Army, mate. Down, but the owners need to take accountability. 100% Hayden Cox. Why on earth did they leave Wayne Rooney on for so long? Seriously, the guy is out of his depth. Tragistic to be in a pundit. But even if Luton drawn or lost today, might have been a older on the final weekend day, and they win for the Green Army because, like I said, Leeds they want to win the EFL Championship title, don't they? So it might have been a tough game anyway for the Green Army.
But yeah, but yeah, but yeah, but I could tell you that these owners, what are the owners' names again?
The Glazers.
No, before the Glazers.
Edwards, the Edwards family.
They would have not tolerate this. They wouldn't have tolerate this, right?
No way, mate.
This would have never happened, right?
I bet they're thinking, why the fuck did we sell it to these rules?
And I could tell you, Chelsea, listen, even Chelsea, under Roman Abramovich, yeah, they had that winless run against United. But listen, they have elite standards because I can tell you under Roman Abramovich, he knows what he's doing at least for Chelsea. But
yes,
the problem
mate.
is they want to use politics to get him out. And even, I know besides the Chelsea United rivalry, I know that happens. And of course, fans don't have any sympathy when the rivalry banter happens. But let's be fair. Rivalry aside, both ownership sucks. American ownership sucks.
Yeah, they do, mate.
Fucking ridiculous. They've absolutely destroyed football. And honestly, in my opinion, I have no idea why the fuck they sold it to Edwards. because this was the Glazers. This was a warning sign,
Yeah, I agree.
and they didn't listen.
Nope, they didn't, mate.
And the problem is, they accept this bullshit. It's gonna crumble. It will
Yeah,
crumble.
it will, mate. 100%.
But yeah, it's so fucking annoying. And the problem is, under Roman Abramovich, he knows that Arsenal wouldn't have been this good probably. Even though Arsenal, they still can't even win trophies, but they wouldn't even be in the semifinals if Roman was there. I'm convinced. Because Chelsea, they're supposed to be the elite standards of London before these clowns came in.
Yeah.
And then Arsenal wouldn't be in the semifinals if Roman was there.
No chance, mate.
This Roman would absolutely will not tolerate this, bro. He will never allow this. But as for these clowns, they will. They do. And then who knows? Freaking, because guess what? Because now you're more fuming, even as a Chelsea fan. You might not get Champions League football yet, despite winning, but your opponents have won as well. Let's not forget. And you're fuming because the problem is, you're not going to see the good performances ever again. But not only that, but you're going to get bantered by, everyone, especially. And yes, because under Roman, especially, even if it's not Arsenal, whether it's Manchester United, Barcelona, Chelsea has rivalries, Chelsea will stop them. Roman will never let this happen. Even if they do succeed, we'll go toe-to-toe, and they'll do it in the right way. And now Chelsea, just like that, United are a joke club. Despite winning 1-0 against Everton, it was haram ball this whole time. And if Everton had the quality, then their next game is against Liverpool. But Liverpool would have won the title by tomorrow, and Liverpool would have secured the title. And I don't know if they'll use the B team or they will still frustrate Chelsea no matter what. We'll see. But I feel like that game could end in a draw. But yeah, because under Roman, he will never allow his opponents to succeed. Before the whole politics BS thing, Roman would absolutely he has elite standards, obviously. He would do the right thing. It would have been done in the right way. It would have been done right now. It would have been. Right?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And he heard he's bringing out a book. He's releasing a book.
He is, because honestly, I don't like talk about politics, but yes, he was political robbed, in my opinion. Like, for fuck's sakes, in my opinion, Ukraine is not innocent either. Like, what are we doing there? It's all about the imperialist interest, and this is happening way too much. Because Roman, I know he loves Chelsea. He loves it. He loves Chelsea. He never lets his rival succeed. He does it the right way. He will never buy mediocre, flop, or kids. He does it the right way. Do you think Roman will be looking at these kids? No.
No chance, mate. He would only want elite players.
And the last time Chelsea won the trophy was the Club World Cup, the Intercontinental Cup against Palmeiras 2022. The 21-22 season I'm talking about, obviously.
Yeah, because the reason why they're in that, mate, was because they won the Champions League.
Yeah, they won the Champions League, the second one. And Chelsea In my opinion, in 22-23 season, when they were about to get rid of Roman Abramovich, his last year in office, not yeah, office, the ownership. Here's what I will say about Chelsea. They were good. And honestly, guess what? Barcelona, they didn't even qualify for the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Chelsea did.
Yeah.
Even in 22-23, the beginning of the stupid Clear Lake, Clown Lake ownership, right?
Yeah.
Barcelona were good as well. But yet they didn't make it to the Copa del Rey final, and they didn't have Yamal yet. And they did win La Liga in the Super Cup, fair enough. But they didn't make it. They didn't even qualify in the knockout rounds. They didn't even qualify for the Champions League knockout rounds. They went down to Europa League. Yeah, they went down to Europa League.
Yeah.
And since that happened, it's still not sustainable. And then and United knocked them out of the playoffs, obviously. Fair enough, but that was when they got it right. United.
Yeah, I agree.
Eric Ten Hag's first season, he got it right. But as for Liverpool, no, not Liverpool. And listen, Chelsea, even the worst season, 22-23, they made it to the quarterfinals by scripting against Dortmund, who, absolute ridiculous, absolute, fumble jobs and buying kids FC. And
Yeah.
then Chelsea, they got eliminated by Real Madrid, 22-23. Even though they played Real Madrid, they got to play Man City in the semis. Anyways, right?
Yeah. Thanks.
And Man City would absolutely cook them, bro. And regardless, and they probably would have to play them 3 times a week, probably back to back. Even if they beat Real Madrid, even though they lost 4-0 on aggregate, Chelsea were poor in 22-23. But it's still not any better still, because I know under Roman, he definitely doesn't want to see his biggest rivals outside of England to succeed. He would stop them.
Yeah.
Their mentality, and then the Chelsea, in my opinion, I know Barcelona's a great squad, but I'm convinced Chelsea has a better squad. It's just not well structured, and the management. Because United, yeah, you got a lot of awful players, but the problem is United are going to fall to Chelsea's model, which isn't good. Because
No, it's not, mate. This has been my number one worry that we're going to go down the same path as Chelsea.
And then, it's okay to buy kids, but not a lot. Shouldn't they go to the academy?
It's ridiculous. You need experienced players as well, Adam, because you'll never be successful, mate.
And the problem this ownership at Chelsea, just like United, they buy flop players that do not make sense. Especially, for example, like I said, they want to buy D-Lap, right? But you don't want him, right?
Nope.
And then Chelsea are after him. They're saying, because of this ownership, Clear Lake or Clown Lake. Well, let's not forget Flamengo. Nah. Let's not forget that Chelsea. They also have they spent overrated players like João Felix and Mudryk, who isn't even not at the club level. It just doesn't fit the system, anyways. And the problem is, this fan base accepts this, sadly.
Yeah.
Under Roman, this would never happen. This would never happen under Roman, or this wouldn't happen under, what's his name, Edwins. This would never happen.
Nope, never. Never in a million years.
They would absolutely land the minerals. I could tell you, even if they don't win the Premier League as soon as possible, they were trying to compete for it, at least. Fair enough. And then at least they were competing for trophies, even if they don't win it 100%. And I will say this, the 22-23 season, no, the 21-22 season for Chelsea was good in my opinion. I remember Chelsea, yes, they did lost the FA and Carabao Cup back to back on penalties against Liverpool, but they were actually competing. They were trying compared to surrenderism, right?
Yeah.
And what's it called? Ridiculousism and actually be professional. And it ended 0-0 both these games, and they lost twice to Liverpool on penalties, Chelsea, Liverpool. But they did won the CONCACAF. No, not CONCACAF. Sorry, the Intercontinental Club World Cup. They did won it. They made it to the quarterfinals. They almost knocked out Real Madrid, but they were doing it the right way.
Yep.
They were doing it the right way before Roman Abramovich was forced to leave with politics, especially the UK government. Being annoying.
Which no doubts about it, he's going to expose them in that book.
He's going to absolutely cook them because this would never happen under his regime. And I like that mentality. I could, yeah. I want Roman to land the minerals. I want the old Chelsea back. But we all know that, these standards are not sustainable. All thanks to, this absolute bullshit ownership. And yes, Roman Abramovich probably does see obviously of course they would never of course they wouldn't stop their local rivals or Manchester United, or they'll try to compete with City in the right way, and then they'll try to also stop they would stop their biggest rivals outside of England, especially Barcelona, from winning the treble. Because in my opinion, if Chelsea were still under Roman Abramovich, Arsenal wouldn't be in the semifinals, and Roman and then maybe let's say they replace somebody. I think Chelsea under Roman would be deadly. Maybe I don't think that maybe they could try to compete for the Premier League title while Man City is off this season. I doubt. Even though there's no rush for Roman, as long as they do it the right way, maybe they would definitely try to win the FA Cup or Carabao Cup in the right way.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Definitely, mate. I agree.
I love this mentality from Roman, and as well as an example, especially he was forced to leave 3 years after. Because I know that if Chelsea weren't, I think Chelsea would be in the semifinals of the Champions League. And who knows? I'm convinced Chelsea can't stop Barcelona because Roman would do everything to stop them in the right way.
Yep.
To be the actual king. And at Chelsea, who knows? It depends which side of the bracket. But I'm convinced they probably do make it to the semifinals. Whether it's replacing Real Madrid or Arsenal in that semifinal, they would have handled PSG. But yeah, unless they do lose on pens, for example, but unlucky, but at least that standards professionalism, which you're not going to get it with these clowns.
Nope, you're not, mate. No way.
Let me use the restroom real quick, by the way.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous the way Roman Abramovich lost his Chelsea Football Club, and I'm looking forward to that book. I really am. Even though I'm a Manchester United fan, I cannot wait for him to land the minerals and expose these frauds, and that he's gonna absolutely land the damn minerals. Let's get it right here, people. Yeah, it's absolutely getting the narrative right. Don Roman Abramovich will literally going to expose everyone in his new book, and I, for one, do look forward to hearing about it, finding out what it's about and that. But yeah, that's going to be very, very interesting. But yeah, football these days, unfortunately, there's so much PR in it. The PR Emir League people. Yep, the Unicorn League. That's what it is. At times, just these days, just hugging and kissing, where back in the early 2000s and that, it's like you hardly look each other in the tunnel. Patrick Vieira, Roy Keane would have big arguments, and literally, they'll start a big argument, and no hugging, kissing, anything like that. Just flat out having a go at each other, ready to go to war out on that pitch and get the better of your rivals. I miss them days of football now. Football is too soft. The mentality of football is in the bin, and officiating is terrible. Also, a bit like at my favourite non-league team this season, Chippenham Town, some of the officiating has been absolutely abysmal. It's like, this is the worst officiating I've ever seen. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? It's absolutely getting the narrative right. Not fucking sustainable, honestly. Real talk.
And let me try and move this real quick, but still, let me try and move this real quick. Oh, it's just absolutely ridiculous, bro. Not sustainable, but yeah. And I will, hold on, let me try and get this real quick, but I have something to say about Carlo Ancelotti.
Yeah.
Because he can get in the bin.
But yeah, it's madness. Absolute madness, honestly. It's like, dear me, what is going on in football these days? The mentality of it is in the bin. It's nowhere near the same as it used to be. It's absolutely ridiculous. I love football, but I hate how it's becoming. All about PR and just it's a mess, man. An absolute mess. It's getting the narrative right here, people, yeah? It's absolutely getting the narrative right. But, goodness me. Dear me, people. I mean, what an absolute joke and a disgrace. Seriously. But, wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's just like, where? I could rant a long time about modern football, but why can't it be like it was in the 90s and the early 2000s when I fallen in love with football? Now, unfortunately, you're not getting any of that these days, which is such a shame. It really is. But there you go. And today, it is what it is. But at least I don't let my standards drop. I hold players accountable. They had good games, bad games, you do good, I'll praise you, but if you have bad games, I will hold you accountable. Because as a football fan, that's what you simply have to do, is hold these players accountable. Because you know what they say, accountability is the best ability, people. And I believe in it as well. And that is Lee Gunner's favourite saying. He goes, accountability is the best ability. There may be a saying availability is the best ability, but it's actually accountability is the best ability. And for the troubles Manchester United have been in this past decade or so, no one is willing to take accountability for it, which is why, unfortunately, it's going to take us a long time to get back into them levels of being an elite football club again, unfortunately. So, yep. It's a shame, but it is what it is. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, people. Dear me. It's a disgrace here. Let's get it right. Hang on, I'm just going to update the description. Yeah. Hang on, let's have a look. What's going on? So, like, I'm just trying to update some info on my phone in a second. My other phone. But Thrasher likes people, as that also helps my YouTube channel out an awful lot. Now, let's see what's going on. Two seconds, people. Just updating the description. And there we go. Oh, we will get there, people. There we go. Sorted. Just going to add Adam's channel to the title. Adam Dahl 2025 channel. There we go. Because so far, he's been the only person who's decided to join in this call-in show. I mean, my goodness sake. The one time I set up a community call-in show, I've only had one person join. I've done Manchester United fans before, but this is an opportunity for you guys tonight to discuss about your football club. But, you know, looks like they're too busy gallivanting off down the pub or something. But, yeah. I mean, I just miss the old days of football, man. I really do. I wish we could go back to them levels, but unfortunately, we can't at the moment just because there's too much PR. And it's been absolutely infested with like mutants and that. It's just like, my goodness sake. My goodness sake. Why has football become like this for? Dear me. I love football, but these days I generally hate the state of it. I really do. It's nowhere near sustainable at the end of the day. Not by my elite high standards, anyway. Just shocking, isn't it? It is so bad, the standards in football these days. It's on the floor, it's in the bin. Completely in the bin, people. It's, wow, unbelievable. But we know what the culprit is, mate. Social media. When the standards is in the bin in football. It's just shameful. But there you go. It is what it is, unfortunately. But, oh, here we go. Not sustainable, Hilo. Sorry. Absolutely not Hayden Cox. Be nowhere near sustainable. I mean, if we get another defeat this season, then my goodness sake. And if we lose to Athletic Bilbao easy during the week, then forget it. We're not winning the Europa League. No chance. Then I think it'd be time for me to say then 3 words, which I've already told you in our personal chat what that's going to be. So, yeah, just ridiculous. Absolutely pathetic at the highest level. Oh, unbelievable. But, you know, big up to every single one of you guys who has been tuned in watching this show, as always. But just back him. I mean, if he does good, I'll praise him, but He's too stubborn to change his tactics, and that I'll call him out. I hold Ruben Amorim accountable. It's as simple as that. Because you know what they say, accountability is the best ability. He wants to play this three in the back with wing backs and that, but at the moment we just do not have the players to do that, unfortunately, which is absolutely disgraceful at the highest level. But this is on the board. So why do you think we're interested in signing Cunha? Because we desperately need a forward to score us goals. Because Sirski, not good enough. Hoyland, not good enough. I mean, that is an absolute disgrace by the board to not bring in a clinical goal scorer. I mean, what are we doing here, people? Seriously, real talk. What the fucking heck are we doing here? It's just absolutely, or once I does my head in, man. Makes me want to bang my fucking head against the wall. Ah, you signed too many kids. We do, Hayden Cox. You're right, mate. We signed way too many kids. And if you want to be successful as a football club, it's just nowhere near sustainable at the end of the day. I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? It's absolutely getting the narrative right. Like, I've made this point so many times, yeah? And I know I sound like a fucking broken record, but I need to get this point out there. It's like if you just had a team with experienced players, you get found out. If you just had a team with inexperienced players, you get found out. So to be successful as a team, you need the right balance, the right culture, the right structure to be successful. Because if you don't have any of that, then you're finished. It's as simple as that at the end of the day.
And can I say this? Yes.
Yeah, of course
You're not
you can.
doing it the right way.
No,
You're
they're
not
not, Adam.
doing it the right way.
But just relax. I mean, it's just pisses me off, Hayden Cox. Honestly, how the standards in football these days is in the bin.
And then be prepared for, the fan bases even across the world eating people alive. Like in a banter way, I'm saying. But yeah, because under what's his name, Edwins, this would never happen, right?
Edwards, mate.
Edwards, yes. This would never
the
happen.
Edwards family.
Like, yeah,
That's
they could
because your standards are so high, mate. Absolutely, Hayden Cox.
and it's because of fucking poor mismanagement. And yeah, and the problem is, it just doesn't. It feels fucking scumbags, bro. And they're trying to have it both ways. It's absolutely ridiculous, bro. It's not good enough, bro.
No, it's not. Really, it's not good enough, mate.
And then and the problem is the experience has shown up. Fair enough, but it's not only that. The fuck, like, yeah, and then everyone will have a bad season, fair enough, but like not supposed to be this bad. And I will say this, even if Roman goes a trophyless season just once, for example, which I think he did one season,
Yeah.
he will find out the problems, or they were just left out by a couple points, but they were competing. They were
big up to you, Michael on Chelsea
Big up,
FC. Big up,
Michael
Joffrey
Chelsea
J.
FC. You may not like this. All right, big up to you.
Hang on. Let me just finish reading the comment. Big up, Joshie J. Bit of a rest day for you, mate. Yep, absolutely. I mean, I went and watched my favourite non-league team this afternoon, and what a disaster that was, mate. Honestly, just a terrible performance.
All right, I will say two things. Number one, yes, big up to you, Michael. Yes, Carlo Ancelotti has lost the final again and made up the bullshit excuse. Not only that, I don't want him in Brazil. Not only that, luckily you guys beat Everton 1-0, but it was haram ball, I'm assuming. New comment? Big up,
Big up
yep.
Adam, he's just saying.
Yep, big up, yes. But yeah, Carlo, besides the haram ball, including Maresca, also played haram ball and got away with it. Because Everton, they're not Barcelona. They're not going to punish you,
Nope.
no matter how well you defend. Everton don't have the same quality. If this was Barcelona, they're definitely going to put you away easily. And I know that Chelsea, they're still trying to compete for the Champions League, and of course we all want you qualified. But here's the thing: you still have these clown owners.
And mate, Chelsea's team is not good enough for Champions League. Same as Manchester United's team, not good enough for Champions League. And, you know, both of us would get absolutely embarrassed every week.
And then as for Milan, in my opinion, they're scrubs. In my opinion, you want to know why? They only turn up when it's against Inter. And even if they win Coppa Italia, which they shouldn't even be in the final in the first place, I would say, because fair enough, Inter were tired, but there's no excuse because AC Milan have been terrible this season. Because if they play like this, they're getting embarrassed in the Europa League. They will get embarrassed, trust me. They're not going to get away with it. And who knows, maybe Milan and Chelsea mean. Who knows?
Yeah.
And I know Milan with Redbird, but here's the thing: they only take Inter seriously because of probably the China-America rivalry or something, based off ownership, or the Milan derby. But still, they will get embarrassed in Europa League. Trust me, for Milan, they shouldn't even be here in the first place. But yeah. But here's the positive note. Guess who's actually trying to do elite standards? Yes, they're American. They're owned by Hollywood, who are overrated. But guess who's trying to land the minerals? Brexham.
Yep.
They're landing the minerals. They're now in the championship officially. What's your response? Back-to-back promotions.
Yeah, Wrexham are doing outstanding, mate.
And then they have a chance of coming to the Premier League. We're going to have a look. We will be there.
Yeah, they do have a chance getting into the Premier League. You're right, mate.
If they do, yes, if they do it in the right way, which they could. Hopefully, they could handle the pressure of the championship, and let's see if they could try to come to the Premier League. Because you don't have to be English, right? Do you? Because it's called the English Premier League.
No, you don't have to be English. You know, it's like we had Welsh teams in the Premier League before, mate. You know, we had Cardiff, we had Swansea, which they both come from Wales.
And Cardiff City, didn't they got relegated themselves, apparently?
Yeah, down to League One, mate. Yeah.
And Cardiff City will not play Wrexham this season. They're not, because they're avoiding each other again. One went up, other one goes down.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Mental.
And as for, it's been a horrible day to be a Cardiff City fan. Their fans must be fuming.
Yeah, like, because they get relegated and, like, their rivals, technically, Wrexham, get promoted.
Oh, wait, that's their rivals? Cardiff?
Well, I'm not too sure if it is, but because they're both Welsh, you see.
Oh, no, their biggest rivals is Swansea City. Actually, oh, I see. And they have a rival with Bristol City, not far away. But I see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, talking of Bristol City, I'll be doing the Bristol City and Leeds United game on Monday night over on my football channel.
I guess I'll try join. I know the game's on CBS, which I should have it.
Sky for me, mate, here in England.
Yes.
Yeah.
But as for Wrexham, what a wonderful partnership. Hopefully they do enter the Premier League. That would help a lot, especially, Sky Sports. They
Yeah,
wanted them in the Premier League for quite some time, right? Don't
yeah,
they? And they destroyed Charlton 3-0. They did.
yeah, they did.
And they won the trophy as well. They're definitely coming up very soon to the Premier
Yeah.
League.
So yeah, but I'm just gonna go off and get my beer. So you want to
Alright.
hold the fort for a bit? You can go
Yes.
for it, mate.
Yes. All right, go ahead. But Stone, hey, Michael, if you're there, I don't know if you're going to join or not, but absolute disaster class from Carlo Ancelotti. They played so much better, and they still couldn't get the job done. And now, yeah, you're going to have to deal with Barcelona for the rest of the day tomorrow, along with Liverpool as well, as they lift the Premier League title. But yeah, Carlo Ancelotti, I knew you were never good enough. Even if you won, I'm still keeping you far away. Already seen enough from you. Hey, you have gotten away with it, Carlo Ancelotti. You will be remembered as a legend, but your legacy is ruined, honestly. Madrid fan TV be fuming. Absolute scumbag. Porto losing. Makes sense. Exactly, and accepting this PR as well. It's not sustainable. Because I swear to goodness, Michael, if you're reading this, watching this would never happen under Roman. They would absolutely tighten up everything, bro. And they would absolutely try to stop, which I think they would stop these bums. They would. Yeah, Chelsea won, but guess who also won? Newcastle against Ipswich Town. It should have been more, in my opinion. Not sustainable. Yep, it's not fucking sustainable. It's not. Can't do anything, bro. Oh yeah, there's that as well. But yeah, at least Telemundo's in the bud. It's not sustainable, bro. But yeah, we'll see if Miami comes back against Vancouver. Absolutely ridiculous because it's already bad enough. Just absolutely ridiculous, bro. This wasn't thinking back in 2022. That was the last year when you had a little bit of standards before it all fucking died, bro. It's not sustainable, bro. It isn't sustainable. For fuck's sake. Like, I remember even in 2022. Yes, when the bullshit, Russia Ukraine war BS. This was not a thing, bro. Trust me. Original does not goes to Chivas would not work. For fuck's sake, what are they doing here?
Para poder llegar a reforzar al equipo de las Chivas. Un jugador interesante que milita en Europa. Pero ¿qué tan probable es que pueda darse este refuerzo en el rebaño sagrado? Bueno, quédense aquí conmigo y lo platicamos. Porque de que interesa, interesa al equipo del Guadalajara. Soy Jesús Ver. Juárez y Pumas empatan y que Pachuca vence a Rayados de Monterrey. Le metes los 1,000 y se convierten en 10,000 pesos. Imagínate nada más, ¿qué harías con 10,000 pesos? Solo en Caliente MX, link abajo, un pequeño Liverpool, Mainó del United, y así nos podemos ir. Fermín López del Americano, México Americano. Chivas, no, y al menos por lo que he podido ver, va por tele abierta, va por Canal 9. Y también.
Dude, Chivas, their story is over, bro. Absolutely over. Even Tomila wouldn't allow that. Makes sense, bro. I don't even get mad about it. Mm.
Yo, I'm back.
But yeah, but I will say this for Carlo Ancelotti, absolute scrub. Like, stay away from Brazil.
I mean, he's been an outstanding manager, mate, but it looks like he's been found out.
Found out, and it's over. Like, I even think Ruben would have handled them better. I mean, well, of course, squad is different, but the problem, at least Ruben has somewhat tactic awareness. I think they probably...
Ruben Amorim, literally, he does quite well against Man City.
That's true, against Pep, and yeah, sure, Pep. But some questions about him too.
And before he came to us, mate, can you remember for Swords and Lisbon, he beat Pep when he was Swords and Lisbon manager.
He's undefeated, 4-1, 2-1, and 0-0.
But to be honest, mate, I honestly believe if we had a more clinical goal scorer, we would have done the league double over Man City this season. You know, it was a missed opportunity to do the league double over them.
And let me reply to Chelsea Empire as well. Oh, wait. I thought I saw something. Never mind. But still, not sustainable, bro. Facts, bro. But remember, once this gets worse, once if it does become super bad, you know who to blame. You know who's behind this.
Yeah.
All thanks to these clowns. Bunch of clowns. The ownership, politics. It's all thanks to them. Because if we live in another world, this wouldn't have happened.
Never, mate. Never would have happened.
It would have never happened in the first place. This would have been stopped by now. And now I know that that's absolutely fuming.
It never would have happened. And football these days, mate, is absolutely in the bin.
And then you're gonna have to be all because of favoritism, for fuck's sake. This could have been over by now. But no. They want to keep going.
I mean, these days, mate, modern football's in the bin because there's too much PR in it and there's too much hugging and kissing where you saw back in the early 2000s, like Roy Keane and Patrick Vieira literally had an argument in the tunnel. That is what you call rivalry, ready to go to war with each other out on the pitch.
Yeah, that's true. When I mean, listen, of course there's problems everywhere, but if there was only one small problem, it's no big deal. You could just solve real quick and be patient. But now people are losing patience because there's way too many problems that are not addressed.
Yeah, I agree. With you, mate.
And then if we see, let's say if we see a civil war or something political motivated, like an authoritarian dictatorship, it's all thanks to these clowns, these people.
Yeah.
That accepts this. Because of no standards. And of course, you might have a radical leader. And if in a case either England or the US has a radical leader or the EU, it's all thanks to these a super radical leader. It's all thanks to these people, these bums, these clowns, these
Yeah.
idiots. And guess what? I was about to do Botafogo versus Fluminense, but I don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, bro. Like, you can't fucking... You have to stay off the internet just to hear these brown envelopes, for one.
They can all get in the bin, mate. Seriously.
And if you're a Manchester United fan, you're fuming right now.
Yeah.
Because most of your big rivals won. And Liverpool are about to lift the title tomorrow. You're just hoping that at least a result against Bournemouth to cheer you up a bit. All because, yeah, because man, this wouldn't have happened.
To be honest, Adam, I'm more interested already in the Bilbao game. To me, that is like our cup final at the moment.
Basically, yes. But here's the thing, and then the motivation as well. That's really important. And you got to play Bilbao away, which is going to be really annoying, really hard.
And to be honest, I'm more interested in the WSL game as well because Wednesday we got Chelsea women.
Oh yeah, don't you have back to back? If I'm correct.
We got them in the WSL, and then a couple of weeks later we played them in the FA Cup.
And there's still no Manchester derby as well.
Yes.
After that, you're hosting the back. You gotta play Arsenal. I see.
Yep.
Then the Women's FA Cup finals on May 18th. Because United Women's, they haven't won the trophy yet.
We won the FA Cup last season, mate.
Last season, but I'm talking about this season.
Yeah. No, we haven't won anything so far this season because, unfortunately, we got knocked out in the League Cup by Man City women.
It's a bit tougher to be a United fan, right? That's the most stressful. And it's been heartbreaking for football clubs. Like, for football clubs, in my opinion, the worst. I think the biggest losers of 24-25 is Manchester United fans. Basically, you could say somewhat Chelsea fans, somewhat Spurs fans. Well, Tottenham fans. Well, it's nothing new, anyways. I wouldn't say Man City because it could have been a lot worse.
Mate, literally, I was expecting it to be a difficult season for us, but was I expecting us to be down in this position in the Premier League? No, I fucking wasn't.
You were not overhyping that you would win the Premier League, or you were just gonna win just two more trophy or get top 5 at least.
Yeah. I mean, Adam, look, mate, comfortably, we should be in the top 6, like top 4. It's as simple as that.
Exactly, and you missed out those opportunities. And now the PSR rules are going to kick off soon.
It's a joke, mate, honestly. Absolute disgrace, mate.
And then it just couldn't get any worse. Let's not forget Brighton won. The Seagull Merchants win last minute.
Bottleham ain't a big club, but they don't deserve anything in a mention. That's not it, right? Facts, Michael. Right. Like, they're literally bottlers, mate.
They're Bottleham, like. I'm mostly talking about expressions, but they're not even a big club. Like I said, but here's the thing: Aston Villa, they haven't won anything as well in the last 29 years. I think they are bigger, but they haven't won anything recently, like either.
Nope.
And the Birmingham City fans will be happy. It's a great day to be a Birmingham City fan. You won the League One, and you're coming back to the championship. You won a trophy while your rivals missed out on the semifinals, on the final. So,
yeah.
what's your thoughts to that? Birmingham City.
Ridiculous, mate.
Though they're going enjoy it, right?
Yeah, of course they're going to enjoy it. Like rival fans, mate. You know, they're going to banter them. It seems like rival fans like to banter Arsenal. It's a bit like if they blew it against Paris Saint-Germain. You know, rival fans won't be able to shut up about it.
Yep. But yeah, it's been a horrible day to be a Villa fan. Very inconsistent. You smashed Newcastle 4-1 just to lose 3-0 to Palace. And funny enough, Villa, they have a poor record against Palace in these last 5 games.
But yeah, they got outplayed today, mate. You know, Palace were in a much better team.
Back-to-back losses, they lose.
Yeah, because they lost to Man City in the last minute. They actually had.
Yeah, that's true. And then, yep, they did, and which also secured, Champions League football for them. Because I think Man City will win every single game. And plus, Rodri is back in training anyways.
He probably won't feature, though, mate. Probably maybe last game of the season or something, you know, just to give him a run out, and then he'll be back properly next season.
Yeah.
Because he had a really bad injury, Rodri.
That's true. And then I thought he plays, but the Club World Cup, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least, hey, Michael, and especially that I know besides Barcelona and then Arsenal, you don't have to deal with them in the Club World Cup. But the problem is, you still don't have Clear Lake, Clown Lake running during the Club World Cup. They're still there. United are not in the Club World Cup, right?
No, we're not, Adam.
But Chelsea, they have to suffer because of, Clown Lake still running them.
Yeah.
Not done.
Yeah, not good, Adam. Really isn't.
Like, I don't, oh my goodness, bro. Like, you thought the season had ended? Nope. No, they want you to play 3 more games plus knockout rounds if they advance. I don't think Chelsea are the favorites to win the Club World Cup because we all know the Clown Lake show. And then who knows, if Xabi Alonso comes in Real Madrid, they're going to win it. Pep Guardiola will stop them probably. But now Real Madrid, they got to deal with Man City again.
Yeah, they have. Yep, I agree.
In the Club World Cup, if it's possible.
Club World Cup, yeah, it's like, to be honest, I'll watch some of the games and that, but am I overly hooked on it? Not really. I feel it's going to be a bit overrated.
And then, of course, Inter Miami. We all know they've been invited, even though they didn't did the miracle what's required, in my opinion. Because it's true. It's all about the Messi money.
Yeah.
Because of Messi, obviously, the money. And yeah.
It's just, it's a disgrace, mate. It's a joke.
I'm jealous, and yes. If I was a United fan, I feel you. I will be going off now, bro. Like, and then big ups to Flying Pig United, right?
Yeah, big up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Man, I hope the Corinthians Flamengo game ends good. But yeah, I know he's fuming. He's probably just fuming right now. And then despite Mateus Cunha's coming in, will they do it the right way? Or will they do it the wrong way?
Yeah, who knows, mate? Who knows?
Because behind the scenes, you'll never know.
I didn't actually get
Oh yeah, I see Fire Pig United will upload tomorrow, right?
I
But
just,
he's
uh,
fuming. Once I can tell, yeah, he's fuming right now.
yeah,
Yes, and yes, but yeah, Mr. Joshua J.
yep,
But less than 2 weeks. There's also no 3 weeks technically, right? There's Chelsea versus Manchester United at the Bridge, right?
yep.
Will you be doing a watch along of that, or
I mean,
no?
I don't know yet, mate, but
That
might
one,
do a preview with Michael.
Michael. Yeah, that collab preview. How to
Yeah.
stop? So, yep. Because Manchester United Chelsea rivalry is real, but I feel like the rivalry is ruined because of one common enemy: the
Oh,
corrupt
big up
ownership.
to you, Kai. Good evening, mate. That Connor Ben versus Chris Eubank Jr. fight was so good. Oh, was it? Yeah, boxing's never really been a big thing for me. I've been more into like WWE and that wrestling.
And people suggest Manchester United and Chelsea to be the real El Clasico of England because of London, Manchester.
Yeah, no worries, Kai. If you want to watch the boxing, you watch the boxing, mate. I don't have a problem with it at all, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. There were events, and I know I didn't get to see because of that. But yeah, I can tell you, yep, these two clubs do not like each other.
Nope, they don't, mate.
And then they've also tried. Oh, never mind.
Our predictions of the game. I think Bournemouth are going to win 2-1, mate.
I would say 1-0 or
Who
2-1.
to? Bournemouth.
I think well, we'll see if all the goals will be from open play. We'll see, because there could be a penalty or no goal. But yeah, United touchline. We'll see his reaction. But yeah, everyone's yep. But yeah, I'm aware that I'm ready for the Chelsea Manchester United rivalry, even though it's still 3 weeks away. But it's on a Friday, right?
Yes, it is.
As long as I don't have anything to do, let me check my calendar if I have something to do real quick. Cause I don't know if I'll maybe will be there on that Friday. Cause it's on the 14th, right? No, 16th. I mean. Right?
Yeah.
I don't think I have anything to do on the 16th. As long as plans do not change, because generally in this world, plans can change anytime, right? Generally.
Yeah.
And it happened to you before, generally, right? Plans change, right?
Yeah.
So you're not always, up to it, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough. But Yeah, we'll see what happens. Because I would like to join, but we'll see. But yeah, you want the season to end, right?
Yeah, I do, mate. It's been so exhausting.
And hopefully you'll get like revenge. Hopefully.
As you say, no, Adam, these teams are not doing it the right way, mate.
What did I say? Yeah, exactly, and especially like the poor squad selections and all that. Like that's why you have to do the things in the correct way as possible, and not the
Yeah,
absolute ridiculous.
yeah, you do, mate. I agree, 100%.
Just gonna be pissed off, yeah. And I know how many of them will be pissed off. Why the fuck did I keep on? Thought it was my mother notes. Let's ignore it. It's not sustainable, bro.
No, it's not. Really, it's not, Adam.
And they just cannot catch a fucking break. Because I'm tired. Instead of just doing the structures in the right way, different story. You wouldn't be here. And the only positive I would say is that like I said, Chivas, the Telemundo, channel club is out of there. That's the only positive I could say.
Yeah,
Everything else, not good. And I will make a stream about Carlo. To stay away from Brazil. I will.
yeah.
What an awful manager. Sadly. And that's Minerals, sadly.
I mean, he used to be so good, mate. He used to be elite in that, but I find now he's got found out a little bit. They figured out his tactics.
He doesn't even use tactics anymore. He's been lazy since, the last 3 seasons.
And no doubt about it, Real Madrid, they've gone backwards ever since they bought Mbappe, and it's like they're trying to rely on Mbappe too much.
Wait.
Mbappe's a good player in that, but you can't just rely on Mbappe. You need the team to work around you.
It could have been done, but no. But yeah, I hope that if I find any more rumors, I don't know if I will do an emergency stream, and I would like to have you and Michael, since you're also supporting Brazil. Yes, along with Brazil. I hope it's not true that any executive from Brazil, not watching this, but like trying to meet Carlo to find like the deals. No, honestly, it's not good. Honestly, in my opinion, have you not seen? I know that it's an opportunity, to take away managers if they're not following up for good in the club. But the problem is, there's a reason why they get sacked by their clubs, because they're not good enough anymore. They're not doing good.
Yeah.
And the problem is, Carlo's fraudulent. But if it's true, I will never fucking accept this.
It's like he's on fraud watch.
And the reason why Real Madrid does benefit my Salazar, that's not be. Yes, Vinny plays, Endrick plays, and Rodrigo plays, but for especially Neymar injured, and then I expect Xabi Alonso to take over Real Madrid as a cool guy to fix up everything. And yes, Real Madrid, Florentino Perez, You need to hold smoke, unfortunately, because you were unprofessional. You moved fraudulent. And then I wouldn't say you moved like these clown owners at United, right? Or you didn't move like the Glazers or Clown Lake, but you did a little bit. Not with
Yeah.
kids, because you don't rely on kids. Fair enough. But not buying the Tony Cruz replacement, center backs, defenders, is unacceptable. You have to do what's required in the summer transfer window to have a good season. And even with that, at least it could improve Carlo a little bit. But even though Carlo would still not get the best out of them, let's be honest. You need to do that in the summer. If you want to win the treble, which I think this could be the best squad, don't waste the generation. Do not waste it. You have to do it the right way. You have to. Real Madrid, they need a new left back. They need a new right back. Buy a few extra for, in case injuries happen, for competitions. And, yeah. I don't think they need a striker unless Mbappe cannot handle playing as a striker. Or we just need instruction. Get a new manager and, yeah. Fix the defense. Yep.
Yeah, fix the defense. Yeah.
And they're going to say Rodrigo goes to Bangladesh. Connection. I think that's just a meme. But still, Carlo, I don't want you to Brazil, honestly. Honestly, I think people in Brazil, I hope the Brazilian media is reacting to this. I know they're also focusing on the Flamengo Corinthians, which we will be there next week. Carlo, you're a legend, but the problem is, I don't want to see this shit in Brazil because we already fucking suffer enough with Peter Griffin over here, right?
Yeah.
I had enough of him, right?
Oh, yeah, mate. I did as well. Yeah.
But the problem is, I saw you moving fraudulent. Yeah, that scoreline would not change against Orlando. I mean, not Orlando. Orlando scored against Atalanta, but I'm saying about against Argentina. He wouldn't handle Argentina any better, in my opinion. No, he wouldn't. And sadly, Carlo, we'll tap you as the legend, but you have to get the wooden spoon, even though you don't have it with you, Mr. Joshua J, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or do you still have the remote that you might have to give him at this point?
Yeah, I got a remote. I can.
Can you full screen yourself as well? Full screen yourself?
Okay. Yep, hold on a second. Solo layout. There we go. Yep, wooden spoon for you, Don Carlo Ancelotti. Honestly.
Absolutely. Not good enough.
No, not good enough, mate.
You're not good enough for Brazil. We already suffered enough with Peter Griffin. Titi. The Haramba. I already suffered enough. And you adding fuel? No, thank you. Even if you get Rafinha on your side, I don't fucking care. Even if you have Neymar, I am not. You're not gonna. We're not winning Copa America. We're not winning the World Cup. No. For fuck's sakes.
I'm gonna have to move. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going, but I can't think.
It's just ridiculous, honestly. Yeah, but big up to every single one of you
Hey, Mr. Joshua J, I have a question. Are you going to wrap this up very soon?
Probably, mate. So,
I
there's
got a couple.
anything else you want to talk about?
Let me finish off this water because I need to talk about Carlo Ancelotti.
Yep.
Fucking yeah. For not doing the right way, you deserve what's coming up, unfortunately. And like I know you're an elder, so I have to respect you, but here's the thing. It's just not for you. It's just not good. And it just hurts your legacy. It hurts the club, it hurts the fans, it hurts everyone.
It does, yeah.
And I get it why Sir Alex Ferguson does have to retire. Fair enough, because he probably would have lost the tactics, but he did it in the right time. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
When did Sir Alex Ferguson retire? 2009?
2013, mate.
Oh, 2013. But that was the right time he retired, right?
Yep, yep.
Even his worst season isn't as bad as this bullshit, right?
Yep, facts, mate.
Like, fair enough. Oh, to Sir Alex Ferguson. But as for you, Carlo, you waited for too long, and it's just not good. When you stay too long, the football will leave you, and you have no one else to blame but yourself. I honestly, if Carlo Ancelotti, if I see photos of you talking to Brazilian players, and like, no offense, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. I don't want you in Brazil. Even if you have Rafinha, Vinny, this time on your side, Neymar, we're not winning the club. We're not winning the World Cup. We're not winning Copa America. We're not going to win any shit. It's not going to be much different for Peter Grifton. It wouldn't surprise me, but if I see images in the next few minutes on Twitter, you absolutely... I don't care if you chat with them, but I don't want you managing Brazil. Like, do you want him to manage Brazil at this point? Like, what's your response if it's true? What is
Probably not, mate. Nope.
It's just for fuck's sakes, bro. Like, I don't care if you want to. I think you're better off being either as a grocery store manager or playing golf. Playing golf at this point. Like, why not?
Yeah.
I think you did enough in football. You could play golf, I guess, if you want. You personally may not be a world like competitor, fine, but just chilling playing golf, I'll take that. And then I know there's golf tournaments, which each of them are different, right? In England, you have a golf tournament, but I forgot what it's called. Do you know what it's called?
The Masters is called.
Yeah, the Masters. Just like how in the UK, they also have the snook event as well. You know, the ones that they push for pool, right? With those balls, right?
Yep, yep.
I thought that too was called Masters, but I think you would be better doing off. Because I don't want you in Brazil. Even for you might be the best, but you might be the legend. But full screen me?
Yeah. I'll just full screen you now. Yeah.
Carlo Ancelotti.
There we go.
If you've done this deal a lot better and you still have tactics in your mind, I'm all for it. But I know you love Spain, which is a good relationship with Spain, Italy, fair enough. But it's just the best. But since you don't have it with you anymore, I cannot play any more Haram ball, bro. And I know you're a legend, but you just don't have to go over the line. Because if Sir Alex Ferguson went over the line, his legacy would have been ruined, right?
Yeah.
And then
He would, mate. He would ruin his legacy.
For staying way too long once he gets found out. He retired the right way. And then who knows? I heard Flick, he's going to retire in the next few years. But he's doing it in the right time. Carlo, I just don't want you in Brazil. I'm sorry, bro. As a Salazar fan, just absolutely, even if you're getting respect by everyone in Spain, I just don't want you. I don't want to see any more suffering because we already saw enough from Peter Griffin, Titi, and that Cruzeiro manager. I've seen enough.
Yeah.
Like I already saw the embarrassment from Argentina for one scumbag in Haramba. It's not much different, sadly, from you. Relying on vibes will not win us the Copa America. And yes, yes, you could install Neymar as the captain, fair enough. But still, if I wouldn't surprise me if I go on Twitter. Wouldn't surprise me if he talks to Rafinha or outside of his Brazilian buddies like Endrick, Vinny, Rodrigo, and Militao. Even though Militao is injured, obviously the torn ACL. I don't know if he leaves Real Madrid, but still really important for Brazil at this point.
Yeah.
And I doubt you even told some of the Arsenal Brazilian players like Gabriel, the three Gabriels. There's three Gabriels, right? Magalhães, Martinelli, and Jesus. That's why I have to call them the three Gabriels. If you're letting them know, no. My response, no. No.
No.
I am. You're not good enough. Yeah, like I know you're not going to land in Brazil. It's not happening. And this benefits my fucking club because it does. I honestly, I'm not trying to hate on you, and I know it sounds ruthless, but we just need a proper manager, proper standards. Like I want Jurgen Klopp, obviously, because at least he still has it with him. And then I know he's busy with Red Bull, but who knows what happens. And I don't care about the nationality. I wouldn't even take a Argentinian head coach with standards. Of course I would.
Same as I don't care about Tuchel being German, mate, managing England. I don't have a problem with it.
And yes, I know England has a huge rivalry with a lot of people, but it's because it is. It's because of the annoying standards, because of these ridiculous people. But still, you need freaking standards. And then if I hear the CBS will be now anything higher the credential line, the Brazilian team, absolutely fuck no. Absolute no, thank you. I mean, I'm not trying to swear, but just bring in N'Golo Jesus. I'm ready for him. Just like how Real Madrid fans are ready for Xabi Alonso. In my opinion, Carlo, just retire, play golf. You already did enough. You're a legend. You're a legend at AC Milan as well. And then you had the standards before, the football would fall off, especially PR and yourself, sadly. Like, if Carlo managed Brazil, I don't think Endrick goes to the World Cup. I'm convinced. We already wasted that with David All Jr. with those opportunities in the Copa America, right? And Festival. I don't want to see that. And Estevan, this is going to be a problem once he leaves Palmeiras. If Chelsea don't get rid of these clown owners and they keep fucking Enzo Maresca in, and then we bring in Carlo, that's the worst thing that could happen. That's going to ruin the development and the technicability for Esteval. That's going to ruin it. That's going to ruin it. I know this. I'm not scared of saying this. And then if we want it for the future events like the World Cup and Club World Cup, I mean Copa America, you have to do it the fucking right way.
Yeah.
I'm making a stream about this. I don't think tomorrow, but because I have because of other events, maybe as soon as possible. Maybe this week. I don't know if I'll do it. I don't know if I'll do it on Monday or I don't know. But Carlo Ancelotti, just bring me. Just no offense. Why don't you be an ambassador or something if you're not gonna play golf? Anything but management. And no one
Of
is
course,
telling
like
you
if
that
it
you
was Ancelotti in his prime, you'd be happy to have him as Brazil manager, wouldn't you? But now, unfortunately, it looks like he's finished. I see why you don't want him.
it needs to be. But yeah, it's over. Find a peaceful manner, not like getting sacked. You get embarrassed by your own club 3-1. Some of them will said that was intentional. And then people are going to have it both ways. And the problem is, you need a fucking finished thing, and then you're gonna say people that says football won. Not if Carlo does it the wrong way. And in my opinion, Carlo's a legend, but he's fraudulent this season. That's facts.
Yeah.
And whether you disagree with the opinion, I'm still learning the minerals. Just a quick reminder.
Oh, hello. Someone wants to come on.
Oh, someone wants to come on? Oh, who is it?
Oh, Adam Partridge.
Oh, Adam Partridge. Big up to you.
How long do you want to be on for, Adam, mate? Because I want to probably have a conversation with Adam Partridge now.
I'll still be here, but I'll let you guys talk. And
Yeah,
then,
okay. You could. That'd be great. Thanks, mate.
yeah, of course, as always.
Yo,
Hello, mate.
There you go.
big up.
Big up, mate. You okay?
Yeah, I'm all good.
That's good, mate. I thought I'd pop on quickly. Oh, I'm going to watch the game today, but nothing to play for. Is there the league?
No,
No. It's all about Thursday, isn't it? Bilbao.
yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
the big one.
Oh, of course, he was winning. Well, I don't know really if we're going to win it or not.
But in terms of Premier League, Adam, couldn't care less, mate.
No, nor me, mate, to be honest. I think we've dropped down now because Wolves won today. I think we've dropped down to 14th, is it now, or 15th?
Yeah, Wolves won.
Oh,
Wolves have gone to 13th now, so we've dropped down. Oh,
Like, yeah.
dear.
all I can say is, thank goodness the others have been so poor in the
Yeah.
Premier League this season.
Yeah. Ipswich have gone today, ain't they? Relegated.
Yeah, they're gone now. Yep.
Yeah, it's all done now. The relegation is.
Yep. Safe again.
I mean, it's not a very good look for the Premier League, is it? Because the second
No,
year in a
mate.
row, the promoted clubs have been relegated.
Yeah, I agree. Soon as this season ends, the better.
100%. 100%, Adam.
25th of May, crack a beer.
Yeah, crack a beer.
Yeah, slap the party around.
Oh, yeah, big up for Josh.
Yeah, I wish I could drink, but I cannot illegally drink until I'm 21 because I'm in the US.
Oh, well.
19.
Oh, okay.
But I will. Because end the season, right?
Yeah, and the season, mate.
Because, listen, I don't have any club. I'm excited to release the end of the season. You're going to watch that, Adam, right?
Yeah.
By the way, are you subscribed to my channel?
Yeah, I've subscribed, mate, to your channel.
All right, the link generally. If anyone wants to subscribe to my channel, here you guys go. But like I said,
link is in the title anyway, people. So make sure you're subscribing to Adam Dar 2025.
Yeah. Now, soon as this season ends, the 25th of May, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's all about transfers now, isn't it? With we're hearing now with Man U.
Oh, it's going to be huge summer, Adam.
Yeah, Cunha, Delap. I don't want Delap.
He's not Man United standards. I mean, what are we
No.
doing here? Seriously.
No, I agree. I'll take Cunha though. I like Cunha,
100%. I would as well, mate.
but we need Champions League football, don't we, to get him?
Wow.
Yeah,
Otherwise, he won't come to us, mate. If we don't get Champions League, he won't come to us.
no, I agree there, mate.
But it'll be a big upgrade on Sirski and Hoyland, though.
Yeah, he will, won't he?
I mean, Sirski and Hoyland are just shit, mate.
Hoyland needs to go, doesn't he?
I mean, to be fair, well, probably a bit harsh to call Sirski shit, but he's still not good enough because Sirski has improved a little bit, but come on, he's still not really good enough.
I'd give Xerxes one more season because he was coming into form, wasn't he, before his injury?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd sell Hoyland, keep Xerxes, and get a new one. Well, whoever it's going to be, I don't know who we're going to buy.
But yeah, it's just such a messed up situation, isn't it, Adam?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, we need a new.
Can I ask you this, Adam Partridge? If you're
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, go on, mate.
Did you watch the El Clasico, man?
I've seen the highlights of it before I've come on. I've just watched the highlights. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Carlo Ancelotti being fraudulent and no longer the greatest manager?
He's been a top manager, hasn't he? But I think his time's up now, isn't he?
His time is up, and the problem is, I'm fuming because as a Brazil fan, if he comes to my Seleção, I don't want him because we're not going to win anything either with him. We already suffered enough.
Yeah.
I think Real Madrid are going for Xavi Alonso, I think, from Leverkusen.
Yeah. And as for Brazil, I want us to go somebody else because Carlo, it's not the right time anymore. It's over.
Who'd be good for Brazil is Pep Guardiola. That's who'd be good for Brazil, but he's at Man City, isn't he?
Klopp as well. Jurgen Klopp, he might be a good fit for Brazil.
Oh, yeah. Klopp's available, isn't he?
Yeah.
I heard Real Madrid, though, the other week. Was it last week, was it? Or the week? Something like that, wasn't it?
Apparently, he turned it down, though, mate. He didn't want the job.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. So many rumours, isn't there?
Yeah. It's hard to keep up, mate.
It is, mate. Yeah, I only can read so much of it. No, they have been. Yeah, they've not been the same this season since Mbappe's coming, have they? Real Madrid. Nah.
I mean, it's been a poor season by Real Madrid standards. It really has.
Sure.
Their standards.
I'm a Madrid fan, but
up here, high.
Yep.
Yeah.
all in all, last season he got away with it, and I thought he would be quality until this season. We all know that we all know that they're not doing good. And then we all know Carlo. It's just I just think it's not good to go to Brazil.
It's like even Jude Bellingham this season. He's been poor because Mbappe's coming and he's unsettled that Real Madrid team.
Yeah, I agree there, Josh, mate. Yeah, it's unsettled him, hasn't he?
Carlo Ancelotti has messed this up. He couldn't fix up.
Nope.
Not been if I hear any reports, I don't know if I should make a stream about it tomorrow. I mean, I will make a video about Barcelona beating Real Madrid. My thoughts.
I think Barca win the whole. I think Barca. I've got Barca to win the Champions League. I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see Arsenal doing it because they're just absolute bottle jobs.
No, I agree there, mate. Yeah, I agree.
If they do, then fair play, yeah.
Fair play. Yeah,
if
fair
they prove
play.
everyone wrong, then fair play.
Yeah, fair play to Arteta. Yeah. Can't see us winning the Europa League, but I could be wrong.
I mean, it would literally kind of papering over the cracks, won't it, if we do win it? Because how shit we've been in the Premier League this season.
Yeah, been better in Europe, haven't we?
Yeah.
Unbeaten, are we?
Yeah, we are, Adam, mate. We're unbeaten.
Yeah. Unbeaten, but we'll see against Atletico Bilbao in ticks.
I mean, even if we win the Europa League, Adam, you know, I won't forget how shit we've been this season.
No. It's the Premier League. What comes first, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
Been shocking in that. So bad.
And think how much money we're going to lose out because the lower down the table you finish, the worse financially you are.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
We are getting Cunha. We'll be shopping in like the lower end of the Premier League table, won't we, for players? Look at Palace though. They play the same formation as Amarin, and look how they played against Villa today with that formation.
Mate, they outplayed them. They dominated them.
I like Palace. I like Palace and the manager. I like Palace and the manager. I do.
And Crystal Palace, they've never won a trophy in their club's history.
I'd love them to go and win it there, mate. I would.
I would, and I hope Forest do Man City as well.
Yeah, it'd be a good final. Forest Palace.
It'd be nice to have like two different teams for a change, won't it? Because you always seem to get one like big team in the final.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, be fair, even, won't it? If it's Palace Forest. No, I like Palace. I like the player. Ezzy's goal was good.
Oh, mate, that's amazing.
Good player he is. I'd take him, mate.
Yeah. Michael Chelsea FC, Liam Delap for Manchester United incoming. No, thank you. Do not want him near my football club. Thank you.
No, thank you, mate.
Nope. I mean, maybe your ownership would sign him, yeah?
Yeah, them linked with it. Yeah, they've linked with us, Chelsea, Newcastle, isn't they?
Yeah.
Newcastle don't need him. Newcastle don't need him. They've got Isaac.
Mate, how I wish we had someone like Alexander Isak.
Yeah, Chelsea need him because they've only got Jackson, ain't they?
Yeah.
We don't. Well, we could go with someone better, but I don't know who's out there.
Yeah, big up Michael Chelsea FC. He's just said to you, big up Adam. I hope everything is well, mate.
Yeah, everything's good. Thank you, mate.
But yeah, it's just, the sooner this season's in the bin, the better. It's like, crack open some beers, seriously.
I will be, mate. I'll be getting some on that last final day. I'll be getting them in. Get on a stream with you.
Yeah.
Oh dear me, this season. I can't get over it.
I mean,
30, well,
I thought last season was bad, mate. Us finishing 8th, but this is even fucking worse.
even worse. So, yeah, from the start of August all the way till now. Everyone was getting giddy on our opening game of the season, weren't they? Against Fulham, remember?
And we weren't even good in that game, Adam. I
No.
mean, let's get it right.
I remember that game. I'll go right the way back to that, I can.
I mean, Sirski has a decent
That
finish,
was
but
it.
come on. It was a simple tap-in, wasn't it?
That was it, yeah. It was that Friday night game, wasn't it? Yeah, Xerxes won.
Yeah, the only time we went top of the Premier League this season, mate, because we were the first two teams to kick off the new season.
Yeah, we kicked off on the Friday, didn't we?
I
got
how
got
I would
Chelsea.
do anything to literally make us be top of the Premier League again, mate.
I know, yeah.
Oh.
Liverpool win it today, don't they? If they win.
They only need a point, mate. Even a draw.
Yeah, they're gonna. Yeah, they're gonna
Oh,
do
mate,
Tottenham.
they'll beat
Yeah.
Tottenham at
They will,
Anfield.
won't they, mate?
Yeah. Rashford's back at Manchester United next season.
No thanks.
No, thank you. Time to
no.
move him on, seriously.
Yeah, we need to start new now, mate. Hammering now. Got to give Hammering his players.
Yeah. But if we start next season off with similar Adam, then I think he's under big pressure.
I agree, mate. And I don't know who's out there to go and get them, mate. I've lost faith. I've lost faith, then, mate.
Yeah.
We get his players in. We're good. This is what we're going to do again, Josh, this summer, mate. We're going to give the manager the money again. Then he'll go halfway through the season again. Then he'll be sacked. Then the new manager will come in and they'll be left with Ruben Amorim's players. Then the new manager will, won't he?
It's just it's a never-ending vicious cycle now, Adam.
Yeah. Just going round in a circle again, it'll be, mate.
Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake, seriously.
So we need to get a manager in who plays the same as Amorim with them players we've already got, if they do sack Amorim, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I mean, I bet he wishes that he never left Sporting Lisbon.
Sporting Lisbon. They would have been an underdog for the Champions League if he'd have been still there, I think.
Oh, mate, they destroyed Man City in the Champions League when he was manager.
Yeah, they didn't they? I watched that game.
Yeah, because I wanted an insight to see what Ruben Amorim was like.
Yeah, everyone was doing watch-alongs for it, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. Dear me. So, yeah, but like you said, if it's going to be like this going through halfway through next season, you're right, he will be gone, mate.
Yeah.
And whoever's out there, I can't think of anybody off the top of my head till the time comes.
Oh, mate, just imagine the league is more competitive next season and we're in the same situation. I honestly believe there's enough chance that we could even go down if we don't sort ourselves out.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it, mate? Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Look at the Wolves manager. He plays the same system. Look how well he's done.
Oh, mate. At the start of the season, they almost looked dead and buried, but what a recovery they made.
Yeah. 41 points now. Bloody hell, who'd have thought that?
Yeah. And overtaken us as well, Adam. I mean, how fucking embarrassing, mate.
Yeah, I know. Disgraceful, I know. We might as well have got that manager, haven't we? Nah, I don't know, mate. I don't know. It's a big. Well, we say every year it's a big summer, don't we?
But it's like this fan base, they just accept it, mate. They like, unfortunately accept
Not me.
mediocrity. You know, like newer generation fans, but
Yeah.
fans who like in our 30s, like you and I, we don't accept mediocrity.
No, I agree there, mate. Dear me. No, I can't think of any other strikers for. Oh, Mateta. That's what I was thinking of. Mateta at Palace exists.
Oh no, my God, Chelsea FC, don't
Oh,
mention
God.
his name for goodness sake. Not bloody Gareth Southgate. No, thank you.
No, I'd rather take the. I'd rather take the Brentford manager.
Frank, Thomas Frank, yeah.
That's it, yeah, Thomas Frank, then over him.
Oh, mate, imagine if we had Gareth Southgate. I mean, start printing the EFL Championship logos on the shirt, please.
I'm going to keep watching how this Palace manager does now. I've got my eye on this Palace manager at how he's played now. I'll be keeping an eye on him all next season. I think they could be up there
Oh,
about.
mate, he's better off staying put because looks like Crystal Palace are much better run football club than what we are at the moment.
I'm keeping an eye on him though because I'm not meaning but I think like he'd suit like Tottenham if Ange went. But I won't leave Palace. The players they've got, Adam Walton, I like him as well. Adam Walton.
Oh yeah.
I want them to win it. I do.
Yeah. And then win it or not in Forest because Forest they've never won the FA Cup.
Yeah, I'm going to watch that today. Actually, after Man. Yeah, it's on after our game, isn't it? Yeah, I'll watch that after Man U's game. The other semi, isn't it?
I don't want to watch Liverpool getting presented with the Premier League title. No, thank you.
Nah, I'm going to watch the Nottingham Forest Man City game, I think. I don't know about you, mate. I am.
Yeah. I mean, I'll watch the United game first, and
then
I'll probably watch the FA Cup. Yeah. But even if Liverpool do win the league tomorrow, they won't get presented with the title tomorrow. Be on their final home game of the season.
Yeah, whoever they've got, I don't know. Yeah, few more games to do.
Yeah, they're playing 4:30 the same time as the Liverpool game, Man City tomorrow. Nottingham Forest, Man City. 4:30. Liverpool Tottenham's at 4:30 as well.
Take your pick.
Yeah, I'm watching the FA Cup, mate.
And I am, mate. I agree.
I mean, if there wasn't any other game on, I probably would have tuned in, and watched a little bit.
Yeah, through the summer, though, I need a break from it.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Why do you think I'd be more interested in watching Man United women this season?
I've noticed. Yeah, you've started putting videos up. Yeah. I don't blame you, mate. I agree. Them better, mate.
Oh, mate, they're elite. They got elite players like Ella Toon.
Yeah, she's a good player. I like Ella too.
And we got that blockbuster game on Wednesday night in the WSL, Chelsea women.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. I bet you'll be doing it with Michael, won't you?
Yeah, I think we're doing the preview for the FA Cup final.
Okay.
Yeah, because obviously we're meeting again in the WSL FA Cup final.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are.
Yep.
And the men still going to play Chelsea as well, ain't we?
Yes.
Yeah, we have, ain't we?
I mean, Hound and Mighty and Fallen, mate, because both of them used to be title contenders.
I know, yeah. Look at us. both, well, them higher than us, ain't they? I think them fourth now, ain't they, after today?
Yeah,
Think
because
they
they
are.
beat Accrington 1-0.
Beat Everton.
Yeah.
Mm. I didn't watch that. I was doing something, so I missed that game. But I've seen the highlights of it.
Yeah, match today. Sometimes I still watch it on a Saturday night, but I've been so
Yeah.
busy doing YouTube and that I haven't watched it so much on a Saturday night this season.
From each match of the day, I usually watch the highlights on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I usually watch the highlights on there, like.
Oh yeah, like the Sky Sports YouTube channel.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, they say they come on not long after the game, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I do.
Sky Sports YouTube channel, isn't it? Chelsea, yeah. Yeah, then building a young, yeah. We're copying Chelsea, ain't we?
Yeah, Van Nistelrooy to Liam Delap. But what a mighty haul for you guys. Tell me about it, Michael Chelsea FC. Literally, we used to have Reece Van Nistelrooy, Robin Van Persie.
Yeah.
I mean, clinical goal scorers who could finish.
Wayne Rooney,
Wayne
Tevez,
Rooney. Yeah.
Berbatov. I know,
Oh,
he looked
mate.
like.
When we
Yeah,
had Carlos Tevez at Man United, I liked him, but when he went to Man City now, I couldn't stand him.
no, I didn't like that. No. Who else did we have? Louis Saha, Andy Cole, Dwight York, Teddy Sheringham, Solskjaer.
But do you want to know probably who my most disliked footballer was? Like back in the day, Luis Suarez. I mean, he was an absolute fraud, honestly.
Yeah,
The way he
yeah.
kept biting people, he racially abused Patrice
Patrice.
Evra as well.
Yeah, I remember that, mate. Yeah. No, I wasn't a. No, he never comes to my head, really. Suarez, don't. Good player, must admit what he did for Liverpool, but he never got him anywhere to win anything, did he? Come
He
close.
scored a lot of goals and that, but
Yeah.
he was never
Come
got
close.
Liverpool over the line.
No, they come close, didn't they? They was coming close, weren't they? When Gerrard slipped, they nearly won it then, didn't they? But he slipped, didn't he? Against Chelsea.
I mean, them winning their 20th league title, though, when literally we had our worst Premier League season ever, Adam, it literally adds insult to injury, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're going to rub it in big time, mate. All over the summer.
Yeah. But I can't see them winning it next season because I think Man City be back in business next season.
Yeah, I'm thinking that, mate. I'm thinking City a bit. I went with Man City this season, I did. People was going with Arsenal, weren't they? I thought it would have been Arsenal's season, though, but they bottled it again. They've totally gone off it yet again, ain't they?
Yeah, and this was the season, mate, where Man City weren't on it. And this was Arsenal's chance to take advantage, but they haven't taken advantage of it. Liverpool have. So,
there you go, mate.
fair play
you
to
go.
them in the end of the day. And well done to Army Slot. You know, congratulations to him, you know, being the Premier League winner in his very first season.
First season, that's it, yeah. This is the chance, like you just said, yeah, this is the chance for Arsenal to take advantage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, their loss.
Yeah, their loss. But
Not
this is why so many people banter Arsenal, Adam.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree. Their fans. Deluded.
So delusional, mate. Honestly, it's like I don't have the time for them on
Gonna
AFTV. I
big
really
up to.
don't.
Oh yeah, AFTV.
The only one I like is Lee Gunner, mate.
Yeah, I like Lee Gunner. Yeah, I watched a bit of his stream earlier. He was doing Barcelona, Real Madrid. He was.
Oh yeah, on his second channel, Lee
That's it.
Reacts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. Yeah, he's on that. Yeah, on his other channel. That's it.
Yeah, sometimes I watch Lee Reacts, but I always tune into it,
His other
listening
one. Yeah.
to like Arsenal and that.
Yeah. Yeah, all the other Arsenal fans.
Oh mate,
Just-
even some Man United fans annoy me, honestly.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, Terry Flowers.
Ugh. Mate, he used to be one of my favourites, but now he's
Did
literally become a brown envelope and talk about Arsenal all the time and that.
Yeah, he does a bit with Mark Goldbridge now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Who else is there? I like Saeed. Saeed's good. Saeed TV is it?
Oh, mate, his rants are hilarious.
Flying Pig.
Yes. Oh, what a legend.
Who else is there? United People's TV. It's Sam, isn't it? United People's TV.
Oh, yeah, the one who throws that brown envelope, Jamie Jackson. Yeah.
Jamie Jackson. That's it. Yeah, that's the one. Get in the bin.
Yeah, getting a bin. Big up to Sam People's TV because that's when I first heard about it.
That's it. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's been about a few years. He has now.
Of course, I've only just really started following him, Adam, really, mate. So
I subscribed to him a bit. I think I subscribed to him a few years ago. I think he's been doing it. Yeah.
but yeah, like YouTube, I just love the interaction with my community and the fact now that I'm earning money from it, it's just like it's a dream come true, really.
Oh yeah. Congratulations on that, mate. I heard you say. Yeah, I heard about it. You did that on your live stream the other night, wasn't it? You said about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That is, mate. Keep going, mate. Keep up the work you're doing. You do good things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like now I'm starting to get a lot more guests on my channel because, if I did like 2 or 3 hour streams on my own, after a while it gets very exhausting. But where if I had guests on, it definitely lightens the load.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I bet it does get tiring, mate. I've heard you saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're behind the camera or wherever you're doing all the time with the lighting and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get bigger now. You're getting money for it, mate. You should get bigger now.
Yeah. But one
Be
thing's
good,
for sure, Adam, I'm never going to become a brown envelope and lower my standards whatsoever.
Oh, no.
I'm never going to change.
No, that's it, mate. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I might invest in some more equipment, say maybe a microphone or something, or maybe a laptop so I could do like screen sharing, like when these other YouTubers, like go through Twitter and that.
Oh yeah, and Mikey, I know the Mikey man about. Yeah, most of them have them, don't they?
Yeah.
On a pole, in them on like a pole, in they?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
But yeah, it's just like sooner in the Premier League season's open for Manchester United. Well, in general, the whole Premier League season, because I think it's been a pretty poor season. Like the quality has been in the bin at times.
I haven't enjoyed it, mate. I haven't enjoyed this one, to be honest. Not because it's Man U, I enjoyed it for. They've just run away with it, didn't they? Really, Liverpool, isn't they?
In general, I just think it's been a poor season.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's what it, yeah. I don't want to think about the Premier League when it's over in May. I don't. To the end of May it finishes, then they take back then till August.
I mean, but I don't know whether it's because we've been playing a lot of football matches, all the teams, and it's had an effect on the players and that. But it's like, I just find the officiating has been shambolic this year, and the quality of play has not been good.
We'll be saying we want the Premier League back, though, were we, through the summer? Were we? Yeah, we call win, can we? Nah, I need a break from it.
Yeah.
Soon it's... God, I don't know. Yeah. It's usually back in August. Is it usually back in August? It is, isn't it? August, doesn't it usually kick back off? Yeah,
about like mid-August, mate. Yeah.
That's it, around the middle of August, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dear me, I don't want to think that far yet.
But VAR is just ridiculous, It's like, sometimes it does its job, but it gets awful things wrong,
Shouldn't have never had it. I don't mind the goal technology, but VAR.
Yeah, but that's what I'm thinking of VAR. Fuck off.
Yeah, that's it, mate. And PSR.
Yeah, fuck off.
That's going to stop us getting players as well. Well, everybody, isn't it? PSR.
This is why newly promoted teams are struggling, Adam, because of financial fair play and the PSR rules. I mean, it's ridiculous, mate, honestly.
Can't spend, isn't it? Dear me.
But it sums it up in a nutshell, mate. The standards in football these days is in the bin.
Yeah, it is. No, I agree. The quality of the Prem this season, yeah, I agree there. Champions League's been a bit more not better, hasn't it? Europe's been a lot more better for the English teams, hasn't it?
Yeah. and this format as well. This Champions League format, I wasn't really a fan of it at the start, but I think it's good, that the big teams are meeting up each other earlier on in the tournament.
Did you like it as it went on? Because I thought it dragged. Did you thought it dragged in the group?
I mean...
Yeah, it dragged, didn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't like that beast.
But one positive thing is, though, that the big teams are playing each other sooner, so it's good to give like a good workout on that and test the character you meet in the tournament again, like in the knockout stages.
Like Celtic, it seemed a bit better for Celtic, didn't it? That format didn't it?
Yeah.
Celtic and that. Be like that again, won't it, Josh? Let's stop like that now, won't it?
Yeah.
That format is it.
And obviously now you no longer get teams drop into Europa League, because once you're eliminated from the Champions League, you're out of Europe altogether now.
Yeah, I understood it eventually, near the end of it. I understood it, I did.
But yeah, it's like, obviously, with the old format, right, you finish third, you drop into Europa League, but with this new format now, they completely done away with it.
I like the old format though, mate. I did. the
Well,
group
like the group
stage.
stages and that, yeah.
Yeah, you play everyone home and away, didn't you?
Yeah.
I like
And
that
away.
thought. I'd love that to come back, mate, but I don't think it will.
I don't think it will because, you know, they want
Money,
this
and
new format because of the money and that.
yeah, it's this, isn't it?
Yeah, the pound note. All in it for the
All
pound
about-
note, mate.
It is, isn't it, mate? It's all about that, isn't it, now?
Like UEFA, I never trusted UEFA. You know, I always think it's a bit of a corrupt organisation.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, dear.
Ah,
Well, that's it, really, mate.
Yeah.
Can't think of anything else.
No, I mean, I'm probably going to wrap it up now because I've been going on for like nearly over 3 hours now. So,
Yeah, okay, mate. I'll jump back on whenever you do it again.
yeah, obviously I'll be back later on during the day because I'm going to do a stream again, talk about the United game, you know, do my usual emergency meeting and that.
Okay, then, mate. Okay, then. Cheers for having me on anyway, mate.
Yeah, anyway, yeah, nice talking to you, mate.
Yeah, take care. I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
See you, mate.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And yeah, guys, so basically that was Adam Partridge landing the men roles as always. But anyway, big up to every single one of you. I just want to say big up to every single one of you in the live chat. Big up Liam's channel. Big up Day Night 14. Big up Adam Dar 25. Big up Tossie. Big up Day Night 14. Big up Michael.Chelsea FC. Big up Kai. Big up to Adam Partridge. And yep, that's the end of the show, people. And don't forget, Glazers out, Ineos out, and brown envelopes out as well. In the bin. Bye-bye. Thank you again, Josh, mate. Yep. Great stream. Well done, geezer. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that, Michael. Chelsea FC. Bosh, we're out of here, people.